I'm late. This is the latest I ever been. I think this is the... We in here? Oh, they putting up all my stuff. I feel like I need to. Hey, black woman for pride. You not at church. You getting ready for church? Did you get a notification to your phone? Good morning. You going to church today? You staying home from church today? Oh yeah, that's how you fix your bra, girl. That's how you fix your bra. No, man. Oh, you still got the cooties. I'm glad. Please excuse me. I'm glad you got them after you left my house, because you know how I feel about it. Hey, Detroit Red Pop. Happy Sunday. My shoulder was hurting horribly. Okay. They say, my father-in-law said one of his friends had shoulder surgery, and it took him a while to recover. Good morning. Good morning. Love you. I hate that because I just was like, oh, what am I eating? Is this a mukbang question? I'm traumatized. So if you're new here and you don't know that I'm traumatized, please excuse me. Is this you just curious? Or you on a mukbang algorithm? Good morning, Raven. Hey, Doodle Pop. Okay. Boiled eggs with some... It's my period. I have to leave with that. Y'all be like, what are you eating there? Boiled eggs with some of that chili crunch seasoning. Half of a sumo orange because there's 2 other people living in my house and I have to share every fucking thing with them, including the air I breathe. And the thing that I had my mouth fixed for since last night, a caramelized beef bacon, BLT, on a brioche bun, lightly toasted. Lord help me. We are on our period. The thing is that I don't know what part of the algorithm we on. We all in here on our period. We realized that last night. It was like, you and me too. Girl, I like that chili crunch on hash browns. Oh, this not the oil. Let me show you what it is. Sam's had it last year. I bought all they had. I even ordered some online. Bud sent me some from Dallas. Let me show you what I'm talking about. It's this. Now, I put this on everything. This is like my house seasoning. This is my last thing. I'm going to have to find me some more house seasoning. If you have any recommendations, please make them. But once I run out of this, I bought a case last year. I ran out. They only did this last year. They knew no more. Anyway, once I run out of this, I ain't going to have no more house seasoning. If you have something that's a little chili, garlicky, a little brown sugar mix in there, it's got some smokiness, please refer me. The barbecue sauce is good. Please let me know, because yes, thank you. I'm looking for something to replace this. This is my last one. If you're a seasoning salt person, let me know. It's got to have a little sweetness, smokiness, flavorful. I like the chili crunch thing. Y'all don't care. You'll let me know. The ones who care will let me know. Let me leave y'all alone. Good morning. What's going on? I really just came in here to, I did have something to say. Hey, Z Sweet. A woodworker garlic. Their woodworker garlic is a staple. Wood-fired garlic. Chef Creole never fail me. Chef Creole. That's the name of the... Now, do it have all those elements that I just mentioned to you? That's the criteria. I'm not just out here waving my Chef Creole. Chef Creole. Season and kitchen. Is it Seasons Kitchen? I must be looking at the wrong thing. Hey, Mel 1981. Hey, Naturally Rashida. Did I say Happy Naturally? It's an everything seasoning. Where you find it at? Chef Creole Seasoning is what you're telling me to call it. Now, do it have all those elements we was just talking about? It's not a Cajun seasoning. Okay, you said it's an everything seasoning. Shut up and look at the thing like I told you. Okay. Creole Seasoning. I forgot I was making tea. Oh! I don't use this on everything. This is Chef Paul Prudhomme stuff. I love Chef Paul Prudhomme, but I only cook for him. I only cook with him. Yeah, I can't use him for everything seasoning. People gonna be like, who made this? People gonna immediately, you didn't, who made this? You didn't make this. Like, I only use these flavor profiles for like some savory dishes. But if they have that Trinity, anything with the Trinity in it, I'ma go in with Chef Paul Prudhomme. But I'm talking about for everything else across the board. He don't qualify for that. We love him. He does great work, but he don't qualify for what I'm trying to do with him. Qualified, but don't qualify in this case. If you're looking for a good seasoning for any vegetable, that garden vegetable season by McCormick. Garden vegetable season by McCormick. Happy Sunday, girl. I hate to say I'm so excited about having lunch. I'm already trying to figure out what I'm going to wear. Am I corny for that? Am I so corny because I'm just want to get my outfit right? I love a little butter, seasoned pepper. Now, that's real easy. That's real good. That's real classy base money. That's real classy base. Good morning, Nichelle. How are you feeling? Everybody's sick and on their period. They trying to take us out? Are they trying to take us now out, girl? Y'all not drinking y'all's tea and lighting y'all candles and incense? It's much better. Sudafed working. A black woman for president. They gonna cut us off for saying that too many times. We have to whisper that, don't we? We have to whisper that. It's your last day. See what I'm saying? Everybody, listen. It's 53 of us in here. Put roses in the flood for us, for our nerves, for the lady that is present and needs proper care. Just flood the chat with roses if you're on your period. I just want to see some. Hey, Beth. Girl. Don't interrupt us with nothing else. Don't interrupt us with nothing else. We're on our period. We flooding the chat with roses right now. Don't interrupt us with nothing else. I just want to see what they look like. Ooh, I like that one. Smiley face. I never know what to call you, smiley face. Flood the chat with roses, girl, if you're on your period. Hey, SMH girl, you don't know what's going on. It make no sense to me to asking folks to do that. Yeah. We in here. She's coming in. Some of us are headed out. Some of us are just getting here. Hey, Miss Madam C. And here's the tea. Some of us are waiting on theirs at the door. Well, she's supposed to be coming. She's supposed to be coming. I'm expecting her. Hey, Day Louise. Well, she say she coming. She said she was coming. And we like, girl, where she at? Where she at? Hello? Did you say she was on her way? Now we all standing there waiting on her. Our sister just got in here waiting. We was just flooding the chat with roses, Ange, because we're on our period. I was just telling them that some of us are waiting for theirs at the door. We're all waiting with her. Hello? Good for you, because that's because you don't eat meat. That's because you don't eat no meat, girl. This is because you don't eat meat. Hell week for everybody. It ain't hell week for me, girl. Come on. That's what I said. I rose out the red carpet for mine. I'm happy you're here. I'm happy you're here. Because I know what the alternative to that is. And hell no. Be happy. I rose the red. Thank you for coming, ma'am. Can I get you anything? You want me to cuss? Okay, I'll cuss. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. You said you want to eat a cookie and a milkshake at 11 o'clock at night? Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Will there be anything else? I got some hot tea for you, ma'am. You see, I made you that thing you had when you, girl. What can I got you those special oranges that's in season, ma'am. I waits on that lady hand and foot. I am in her good graces. She likes me. I like her. She come in. She handles her business. She gets the fuck out. And sometimes, if she have to have a little more business than usual, she stick around a couple extra days because I'm under stress. And she just want to make sure before she go that everybody remembers not to fuck around. And she leaves. Your period has been hell for years. Siri, I'm never talking to you. Siri want to talk to us about her period. Sardine steak and beef juice. Beet juice. Miss Madam C, you probably gonna have to you don't I'm sure you do eat fairly clean. You don't be trying to like combat that. I would be working that lady. I'd be at the apothecary all the time about that period terrorizing me. Like I already don't understand why it's so much heavier after you have a baby. I do understand, Lord help you, because baby, that a whole human being came out of there. Way more can come out than before a human being came out. They just stressed you. That's why they be like, you will never be the same again. I'd be like, oh girl, oh girl, I'll be fine. You will never be the same. Never. Your teeth might even start falling out. I do not eat clean. I'm just getting herbs and teas. This past period was easy. For first 10 years, great. Yeah, that's what I was going to say. Those herbs are really helpful, especially if you eat drinking on all day. Hey, Mimi. All day, every day like you supposed to be. Real good. I got a flash goal. What is a flash goal? Oh, I'm finished? Guys, y'all be going so fast. And then y'all don't even have nobody. We don't have no. I just realized we ain't here without no moderators. I be feeling so exposed when they don't be in here. But it's some healers in here, though. It may not be no moderators in here, but I goddamn dare you to try us. It's some healers in here. I ain't worried about not having no moderators, girl. We straight. We straight. You ate on it all week. We getting up to 5K now. Oh, Diana in here working. Let me make you a Diana, do you know what to do? You know how to moderate. Me and Diana both figuring this TikTok thing out, girl. She just being here raw dog. And she got social media experience, but you know, those educated girls be trying to play TikTok to the left like that. Like, oh, it's for children. She came over here and realized it was not for children. Like, oh, this grown folks over here, girl. Did you know about the TikTok? Did you know about the TikTok, girl? We're getting our life. I know, Miss Day. That's why I was like, it's some healers in here. We talked Big 3 last night. Speaking of that, I wanted to talk to y'all about last night. Y'all got me together because y'all was like, there's no water in your Big 3. There's no water in your Big 3. And how is it that you just so crybaby like? Why is it just that you can cry at the drop of a hat? Or why is it that you feel your feelings so deeply like that? And you don't have no water in your Big 3. Like you just cry. Last year before last, and I don't remember what guest Day Louise Beauty. A couple of years ago, you remember that experiment I did, Diana, where I went around asking people to give me 3 words to describe me. And the top 3 words I got was passionate and aggressive, passionate and aggressive, passionate and aggressive. I did get other things like warm, loving, generous, creative. But yes, Day Louise Beauty. Not yes, but the reason why yes is because when people guess wrong, they always guess Aquarius. This week I learned about the Aquarius, and the reason why, Leah, I am aggressive. I'll say this, because I'm very passionate and people are uncomfortable with my natural, like my authentic feelings, it does feel aggressive to them. Like when people, that's why I was like, you have to study people, because there are some people, that's why I said passionate and aggressive together, because there are some people that describe me as passionate. There are some people that describe me as aggressive. They mean the same fucking thing. You, Lee, you don't get that because you immediately get that it's passionate. Some people, yes, direct. That's why people think I'm an Aquarius. Thank you for saying that, y'all, Todd. Because that is why people think I'm an Aquarius. Outspoken, direct. So I want to go back to the Aries, Taurus, because that's my big 3. And I always talk to y'all about how I'm a good cusser because I carry the weight of a lot of women's burdens and frustrations. And I can do that. That's what, if you're trauma dumping, you can't handle it. Don't worry about it. There's a place where they can go, where they can hold space for them. We understand that this is not your arena. Aries, Taurus. My first career was as a hairstylist. I know what I'm doing. I've been holding space for the girls my whole life. I'm a parentified daughter. It meshed with my mother. I've been living a woman's life since I could talk. You can't handle it. You tell these girls to be quiet and timid and choose peace. I'm going to let them know there's a fighter in there. There's a fighter in there. And sometimes you have to jump out at folks and let them know to not goddamn play with you. Because if you don't, they're going to play with you. And how dare they play with you? So anyway, we talking about big 3. I give Aries, Taurus. We talked about that and how it just made me feel, right, Diana? You know, they say them Libras be lying. Every time somebody say they're a Libra, you know, they say them Libras be lying. And somebody said the same thing you said, Diana, about those Aries not going to let those Libra be no liar. There's 2 Aries up there. And this lady was a Sagittarius. She had a Sagittarius Libra combination somewhere in there. And I was like, you know, they say them Libras be lying. She said the Sagittarius would never let that Libra get out like that. Never let the Libra get out of line like that. We don't play those games, girl. Y'all help her find her big 3. So anyway, I want to tell y'all about this. So everybody last night we talked a lot about water signs and about how unhinged they are and how like crybaby-ish they are, unless they got another something in there to bridle that crybaby. So I was like, they was like, anyway, everybody shitty shot because I don't have no water placements because I sit up here and really feel my feelings with y'all, how you get like that. And, okay, so exclusiveness birthday twin came in, her birthday on the same day as mine. I like, definitely tell me what your big 3 is. I think she got I can't remember what it was, but I think she got like, she's an Aries, but she got like I don't think she got a Capricorn in there. I can't remember. We'll talk about it when she get in here. But whatever it was, so I'm like talking about her emotions with her. And she was like, oh, I'm working on my vulnerability this year, girl. You already know. Every Aries woman, including Diana Watkins Dickerson. Diana Watkins Dickerson gonna send me a voice memo yesterday talking about, I had a good cry yesterday and you were right. I do feel better. I've been telling Diana this for years. Now she like, you were right. I did need a good cry. Okay, Diana. Okay, Diana. Great. Hold on. Let me turn this thing off. But anyway, I'm always fighting with Aries about feeling their feelings. And I said that last night. And so like, This whole time, I thought thank you. This whole time, hey E, happy belated birthday. I just realized that was you. How was your birthday? Did you watch? I know you missed the video because missed the live because you was out. Take your ass to YouTube. It's over there. I've been waiting on this. Ooh, I do like that song too, and I like the remix with Bone Thugs and Harmony. I think. Mimi Ho. Mimi. I think you told me this before. It always does this. It always takes me aback like that. Okay, great. Get some work done. Watch us, yeah. Okay. Oh, that's breakdown. No. Yes, it is. Sorry. Mimi, that always takes me aback. You got to learn your big three, especially if you're a Sagittarius, because you need to know how to help you not be so crazy. Anyway, I think you should do it with all three, Diana. I think you're thinking small. I think you should do it with all three. That's the only way you're going to be fully self-aware. Whoa! E, I know you have to come in and out of here because I get on your nerves. I know I get on your nerves. Capricorn, Taurus, I get on your nerves quite often. You're like, ooh, I'll be back, girl. Jesus. But anyway, me crying. When I talk to these Aries, good morning, Chloe, and I'm always talking to them about their feelings like that. Hold on, y'all, because I don't want to miss nothing. If you start sending your big three now, I'm going to miss it. Hey, Fly Girl Faye. Just hold on right quick, because you going to be, if I don't see it, no, you don't. I've shared your profile with folks. You can't spend 4 hours with me up here. You can't spend 4 hours with me up here. Unless you just being fully entertained, and that's why you up here. Girl, I don't see you being able to hide. Unless I don't know, like, maybe I don't see you being able to hide unless I don't know, like maybe I'm
Hello, ma'am.
Hello.
I dropped the ball into the air. Got the earbud that mom was calling me, and I forgot to send it to you, so I sent it to you.
All right.
My email.
All right.
Okay, and what was I going to ask you? What kind of something simple? Like I'm gonna make some like the chicken wings. What can I just kind of like a honey sauce to toss them in?
You want just to throw a little
honey myself. Yeah.
You got some mustard?
I can buy some mustard at the store. It's regular mustard.
Dijon mustard, honey, hot sauce, butter. You still got that chili crunch seasoning I gave you?
What chili? What that was in a bottle?
Yeah, it's purple. It's got a purple and cream. Or did you give me that back too because you didn't like it?
I think I gave it back.
Oh, Jesus.
Girl, you know me. I mean.
Yeah, but it would have came in handy because you could have dusted over those wings after you finished with them and stunned it on them niggas, girl.
Well, I'm at a weird one of these Asian stores, so.
Oh, get some sriracha. So honey sriracha.
I don't see none of that. It's a store that ain't. I see some creamy honey chipotle mustard.
Get that. That sound cute.
Okay, that sounds cute. And so what we're gonna do with this? And you need some honey, right?
Yeah. Hello? What you got at home? You got some maple syrup? You got some pancake syrup? Or you gon'?
I got some pancake syrup and I got some honey.
You could get away with either of those.
Well, I'm in the store to get the honey, so I can get some.
Okay, but I also know you kind of annoyed with these people, so you don't want to spend too much money offering them your hospitality.
I'm gonna eat the wings, baby, when I get.
Okay, this chicken for me, girl. Okay. Well, yeah, that fancy mustard sounds cute. Honey, balance it out with a little hot sauce. Start it off with butter. You know you legendary for your hot wings. You know how to do that. Do it the same way you do hot wings, but just switch them.
I ain't doing nothing different. I'm doing something different with these hot wings. I'm just gonna put them in the oven. I ain't gonna do no real.
No. I just mean how you do your sauce. Please excuse me.
Okay, so I'm gonna put this mustard, this honey, and then you said some hot sauce. I got some regular hot sauce at home.
There's no problem. The hot sauce gonna give you
some butter.
That's gonna be good. I can't wait to try that. And put me some on the side because I am with that chicken. You making meatballs?
No.
Josh coming for the meatballs. I
don't like them. But said Josh ain't gonna be no meatballs because I don't like them like that. Meatballs cost a lot of money. They ain't getting no damn meatballs.
Oh, okay. I said Josh, because all you gotta do is put free food on the side of a minivan with no windows. Huh?
Yeah, Josh, I'll make him some meatballs on the side one day.
You so sweet, girl. He coming for the food. He don't care what you gonna have. He'll be there eating. He love free food. A friend of
mine said, I was talking to one of my friends, and he said, I was telling him about the parents, and he said, what you say you cooking for them? He said, you need to go to the store and get some goddamn hot dogs and chop that shit up in the barbecue sauce.
You not like that. Even if you are mad.
I said, boy, that ain't even me. Boy, he was cracking.
And then you'll be so embarrassed by that. Like, I'm not going to be mad at you and then embarrass myself. Girl, he gave you some horrible advice.
Yeah, he was just playing. Mm-hmm. He was like, I want to do that shit. They treating you like that. Put the bread around this joke.
Okay, I gotta go.
Okay, bye. I'm sorry.
No, you're okay. Just let me know how the sauce turned out. You can call me back, but I can't just be sitting here kicking because we'll be on here for an hour.
I just want the mustard, hot sauce, and honey.
Yeah, or syrup.
Okay. I'm gonna use my syrup for syrup. Okay.
Got it. Yes, ma'am. You're so responsible. Okay. That's my white glove. I always answer the phone for her. I always indulge her. That is my white glove. She make my life so much easier. She can get anything she wants from me. Even for me to be on this line with her while I'm in the middle of something. I stops everything when she call. I never miss a call from her. She's an elder. She takes care of us. I stops everything when she call. What was we talking about? Ooh. Princess treatment only, Sudan. Princess treat a white glove. She make it so you can come through my life and do this. And that bitch will be clean about me. She just see about me. My mama died and she showed up oh, at your service. And she grew up I grew up with her kids. My brother went to her daycare. Now my son go to her daycare. She see about my baby every day. She see about me every day. And she's fiercely creative. She used to have a catering and photography business, so she uses her expertise to enrich cinnamon and sage and make everything more beautiful. You're new here? Strap in. It's Sunday. Strap in. That's a good thing, Princess. As long as you demand it, as long as you're not playing small, then it's a good thing. If you over there selling yourself short, you're probably a nightmare because you should be receiving princess treatment only. Anyway, so we was talking about a crying I be doing and how I can't help it and why I just don't give a fuck about what you think because I'm going to feel my feelings and fuck you, right? And I realized when I was talking to my Aries sisters last night in this chat and how hard it is for them to feel their feelings and how bridal they are and how I got to work on it. I got to work on it. You called me 3 years. I told you 3 years ago you needed a good cry. I told you 3 years ago you needed a good cry. I don't cry. I don't do that crying. You sound crazy. You think you sound tough? You think you sound so tough? You letting me know you're not safe with you and I'm not safe with you. You're not safe with you. I'm not safe with you. You're not safe with you. If you're not safe with you, I'm definitely not going to be safe with you because you're going to hate me for the way that I will myself. So 3 years later, she called me telling me something. You're right. I feel better. I had a cute little cry this afternoon and it did make me feel better. And unfortunately, y'all, as much as I would like to be an I told you so type of person, I hate when that I told you so come through there. Because it make me feel like a shitbag. Because if you had to just listen before, good morning, Beyonce burner account. Beyonce would not be that loud with her burner account. She don't want nobody to even think that might be her. Maybe it is. I doubt it. And she wouldn't be in here speaking. Hey, L. Hey, L. Hey, L. Listen. We won't get into it. You be reading me under the ground. I put your live on, it be cleaning up, getting red under the dirt. Red under the dirt. Under the dirt. And it feels so good. I'm like, oh yeah, you got to work on that. She's right. Oh yeah, you got to work on that. Wow, you need to get your shit together. Baby. I'm always glad when I can bump into you and you in there doing that. Whew, I just be like, dog, okay. Oh, girl, please excuse me. Oh, nosy. They say we'll get along. They say you and I will have a fabulous lunch. L. They be like, oh, Carlissa, you're doing the Lord's work. Those girls to be gathering me up are the ones that's doing the Lord's work. You go over there and you see her. And don't tell her I sent you. Don't tell her I sent you. Because you're going to give yourself away. What did I say about this? What I remember yesterday when I said, when we have to go to war, because we're going to have to go to war, those Sagittariuses are going to lead the charge. Now, my big, loud, crazy ass, lunatic ass self, and she's up here gathering me up. Gathering me up. This is what I mean by those Sagittarius. She can take us to war. Go over there. Do not tell her I sent you. Do not tell her I sent you. Because if you embarrass me in front of her, we gonna fall out. Don't be in her. She gonna take us straight up there. She not gonna when it's. She gonna make sure we not scared. She gonna make sure we not scared of shit when we go. Sweet, Sticky, you are Miss Congeniality. Do you know that? Do you know that? If we had to do like superlatives, you would be Miss Congeniality. I hope you know that. I wonder how you like that in your real life. You know, not your internet life, because they say the internet isn't real. Gave me a backbone. She sure did. It's so funny if you knew. You're shot with an internet name like this? Hey, Kim. I don't think we just gonna be crying and eating cheesecake with me, girl. You're gonna have to put that fire under our ass. That's why I was like, go over there. Do not tell her I sent you. Because we cry and eat cheesecake. That's all we doing. Y'all over there working like, get up, ladies. I'm just like, my mom. I hate being a mom. Ugh, my period's here. You like, get your motherfucking ass up. Don't tell her I sent you, because I'm not going to represent you well over there, because you cannot cry and eat cheesecake with her. Just so you know. Come over here to cry and eat cheesecake. Go over there to get, she going to dig a ditch, girl. Beat your face, put you on a lovely dress and all your fine jewels, and lay you down in that ditch and cover you up. You're going to be like, oh, Lord Jesus, this is the end. Not, but in a good way, like, girl, you're going to have to get your shit together. You're going to have to turn it to, girl, we're going to give you a solution. Yeah, after we get through crying and eat cheesecake, now what? It's not a safe space. It's not a safe space. It is safe, but like safe for your growth. Because it's safe for you to grow. Like you need, this is what I mean when I be like roadmaps. Like this is where you go when we talk about roadmaps. When we talk about you need your roadmaps, you got a roadmap. I be telling y'all TikTok is a great place. If you need a roadmap, like I'm just saying, this is what you need. You are, and this is the time of your life that you in. But like when you need details to apply to, you don't know how to make solutions. You don't even know how to make solutions. You don't even know how to go inward and figure out what you already got so you can get your solutions. That's what she giving you. But if you a little ignorant, you're going to get your ass gathered right up. Kind of like what we do over here. Just we do ours with cheesecake and crying. She got systems and lists and apps. You really going to have to clock in. You're going to have to use some of that space on your phone, journal, meditate. Don't pick up your phone when you first wake up in the morning. Give it at least 30 minutes. Strict. That's what it is. It's strict over there. It's not strict over here. That's why I was like, it's safe, but it's strict. It's strict. Don't go over there and embarrass me. Well, we don't have no room for delusion over here either. That's the only reason why we can even tell you can go over there. We'll gather your wig. Yeah, that's why I said my shit was slid back to the middle of my head by the time she got through with me the other day. I was like, calm down. Wait. How I get in it? How did I get in it? Wait. If one parent never called you, would you continue to call them? You feel led to do that? You feel led to call them? Then don't. Oh, that's not you. I mean, you answer. Hey, boy, take out the garbage, man. They just make you wrong because they the parents. How old are you? Oh, let me finish telling you about the thing. So, the reason why I realized why I'm such... You 43? And you ain't shook them folks off of you yet? You should have been shook them folks off of you like that. They shouldn't be on you like this at 43. Then you knew what we was gonna say when you came in here with us. We don't play about that. We don't care who they are. How many times have I said I don't care about your mama? I definitely don't care about your ragged ass daddy. I don't care about your Lord, your husband, or your 900 degrees on the wall. None of these should be mishandling you. And Kim, that's going to help you pave the way for a halfway decent partner. Cutting off those ragged ass daddies is the first thing. That's your first. If you even want a chance at a halfway decent life partner and your daddy ain't worth a goddamn, you're going to have to get rid of his ass. Thank you. That's the only way. That's the only way. That's the only way. And you can try to avoid it if you want to. You are in excellent company, but strap in. Strap in. Cutting off toxic parents, yeah. And if you really want to get closer to yourself, and the only reason why I'm saying this is because my mama died on me. And I didn't realize the freedom that I feel now that she's dead. I don't know how many times I can say that word before they threaten to put us out. Makes me feel like I must have been caged in more ways than I imagined I was when she was here on this earth. Because I am always so fucking confused about how free I am. Am I grieving? Do I miss her? Am I very, 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 very sad that I lost her? Yes. But the freedom that I feel scares the shit out of me. Because what? I'm supposed to feel much more lost than I do. Me and my mom got along beautifully, but again, I know how to deal with a Leo. As an Aries, I do have to make myself small, especially if, of course, you talk about how self-centered and self-absorbed those Leos are. When you're raising a daughter, you really can't be like that. But not only was she self-absorbed, Aries, Taurus, girl, keep me in your prayers. Like those candles of incense on my behalf, I need it. Everything they say about me is true. If somebody says something about me, she's weird. She's mean. She's confused. Whatever they said is true. Whatever they said is true. One thing about me is whatever experience somebody had with me is totally theirs. Especially with how I read, folks. I'm responding to you based on what you're giving me. And people are not used to that, especially if they slither in up under the door or go in through the back door. They shitty shocked that I clocked their tea and I'm acting accordingly. Anyway, I learned these things from having this kind of mama. Having a slick ass, beautiful ass, charming ass mama. Everybody want to be her friend. She don't like nobody. She don't want to talk to nobody but me. And everybody want to be her friend. So I have this ability to connect with women in a very special kind of way. But come on, Mimi. Anyway, I do feel a lot of guilt. No, I feel free. I keep using, I'm so used to, because it's an unfamiliar feeling and because everybody just be all about their dead parents. I can honor the shadow side of everything, the grief, the love, the relationship. Because if you see us together, people used to be intoxicated by us. I was the Kim Zolciak to her Nene Leakes. We brought, people would invite us out on vacations, to lunch, to dinner, to their event. They want us to come and do our thing together. A full-blown one, too. And so, you're going to have lunch with your future self for your birthday. Anyway, I didn't realize all that was going on with it until she went to be with her Lord. But also, I know how to support. That's why I'm like, I know how to support a woman that's selfish and self-centered and full of herself. I was not born on the 7th. I was born on the 30th. And so I know how to support those girls that's full of shit like that and make them feel like they're not crazy. Because it was innate. Like, you're not doing this to be malicious. This is just the stars, everything. The sun was right here. The moon was right here. The earth was right here. You came on earth at that moment, the sun and the moon, and this is what we have here. And it's a stunning piece. Are you a stark raving lunatic? Yes. Anyway, I'm talking about rage. The reason why I can cry so good and cuss so good and cry so good and cuss so good is because of the Aries Taurus. My tears are not water. Catch this. I learned this about myself from talking to you last night. My tears are not water. They're fire. Thank you, and thank you. Thank you. Thank you. You'll never take it from me. I couldn't let you take it from me. Because Aries, I'm Taurus. Standing at the door, fully armed. Wish you would come in here and try to take my rage from me. How you gonna get it? There's a Taurus at the door protecting the rage. This is why I come here to hold space for us in this way. I can take it. Good morning, Lauren. I can take it. I can take it. I got a whole army of women with me. I got crazy ass Sagittarius. I got Geminis. I got people that got Sagittarius and Gemini in the same big three. I'll be fine. Don't worry for me, love. Don't worry about it. They already dressed for war. Okay, Sam, we'll see you on the other side. I mean, oh, you know what I mean. Anyway, I learned that about myself from talking to y'all last night about those big threes, especially those Aries. I'm always big in an Aries to cry. That's what I'm like, you want me to be a cry baby? You want me to be a punk bitch? Crying is not going to mean you a punk bitch, Aries. That's fire. You talk about how I'll burn it all down. You won't cry. You won't burn shit down, girl. You're just talking. If you really want to get into it, Aries, you're not going to burn a motherfucking thing down, girl. I'm going to be ready to go. And you're going to be, I don't cry. Well, the only way you're going to get this work done is if you burst into tears, girl. How we going to burn anything down and you won't cry? Where's your rage coming from? That's why you be like, if I get mad, I'm going to jail, because you should be weeping. You're not going to bother with crying? And then you got a Libra rising. I'm going to be like, you know them Libras be lying. You ain't mad, girl. That's why I be telling Diana, bitch, you ain't mad enough. Please get off my phone. I don't want to talk to you. You tell me some I'm sure. Shut up. That is not how you do that. And then you a double Aries. You're faking. Since me telling it to you in private don't do nothing for you, doctor, you're faking. You gonna call me yesterday and tell me I'm a double Aries. Then I know how you feel. I've been telling you for years that you mishandling yourself. I've been telling you for years that you making yourself small to accommodate these people. You're already barely 4 feet. You need to be erupting. And you think the solution to all your problems is playing it cool and fitting in. You will never fit in. The reason why you terrorize yourself so much is because you will never fit in. You will never fit in. If we're trying to fit 180 ounces of sunshine into a 32-ounce container, you're trying to fit 360 into 32. You're terrorizing yourself. I've been telling you this for years. You're supposed to let the Libra take care of the Aries, and you making a mess. And you want me to just sit here and shut up and eat my damn food every time? I spent a whole year cussing you the fuck out and used to feel bad. Like, oh, I had to cuss Diana out today, Lord. But this is why. You should have never told me your big three. Because now you acting like Alicia. You have no excuse. And you make them anyway. And you talking about changing the world. That's my thing. Like, we just want to go to work, make our money, go on vacation, live right. Diana actually aspires to change the world. You gonna catch strays, Alicia. Until you get that work done, you'll be catching strays, love. Go ahead and settle into that. What I know is you can handle it. If I didn't think you could handle it, you wouldn't catch no strays. If you couldn't handle it, you wouldn't be in here with us. I ain't worried about you, girl. Yeah, you gonna catch those strays. I don't know what you want me to do. Anyway, Diana, you had me feeling like a shitbag. And it turns out, you can take it. Don't act like it, though. That's what I'm saying. Y'all be careful before y'all bring those big three to me. Because now I'm looking at Diana so fucking different. She was so glad to get on that line and tell me, I'm a double Aries too. Then you have no excuse. And when I was cussing your head off your shoulders, it turns out that's the language you understand. And you still ain't fucking listening. You understand this language better than anything else. And like I tell her, I've done my work. You know I love you. I've done my work. You don't have to question about how I feel about you, me saying this. You know it's not malicious. You know it's not that I don't mean you no good. Me saying these words to you don't make you feel small. You might just be feeling the guilt of the mishandling. Like, oh, I have him. Oh, Lord, you're right. It's in you, girl. That's why I'm like, you should have never shared your big three with me, because now you can never hit my line with that bullshit again. You can never hit my line with that shit no more. You got to come to me totally different. Y'all better be careful sharing those big threes, because let me find out that you got everything you need to be taking care of yourself much better than you do. I'm going to cuss your goddamn head off your shoulders. Y'all better be careful with that, especially if you've already been in my DMs and in my voice memos and in the line of grocery stores with me, wasting my time with your bullshit, and I'm sitting up listening to you and crying with you and all that. Girl, shh. How do I know about big three? Tell her how to help her big three. Tell the people how to find that big three, girl. Lord help them. Anybody. They gonna tell you, girl. Scorpio, Gemini, Virgo, Scorpio, Gemini, Virgo, Gemini, Aries, Taurus. Oh, we know, Nichelle. I wanted to write that down. I wanted to write that one down. Oh, I'm gonna put it in my, this is why we need those Post-it notes. Say that again, Nichelle, for me. Girl, that's my specialty. These girls come here, they be like, I only came here to get yelled at. It's always Sunday. Let me go over here and get yelled at. Give us that again. Did you give it to us again? Gemini. Aries. Ooh, what was that last? Taurus. She gonna see about us. You don't have to worry about that. Tan is an astrologer. Tan. Okay, Tan, good. We in good company. I ain't in here misleading your people. All I'm doing is telling them what I know. Not a lefty, girl. I just got to do it like this because if I put my plate up here, the mukbangers gonna come in here and bother me. Okay. Virgo, Leo, Cancer. I want to know what yours. Kim, you're a Capricorn, and an extra special kind of Capricorn. I would really love to know your big three. You feel it's balanced? Okay. What you think, Tan? What about Virgo, Leo, Cancer? Light switch coming, y'all. We're going to put me an offering up. I'm going to put me an offering up. Well, let me put it over here so he can think he's stealing. I'm going to put it over here so he can think. Oh, he's not going to be able to get over here. I don't know what my Venus sign is. We just saw the video. We just saw the video. Tell little one to get up out of here now. That feels balanced to me. Okay. Wait, what I missed? Gemini. I thought your birthday. No, that was not just your birthday. That was Piano Boss just had her birthday. Gemini, Cancer, Virgo. This is why you're so special and angelic and whimsical and colorful and creative. That's why. This is fairy energy. This is like, and please excuse me, I'm not giving y'all nothing. But this feels like an angelic. This is so angelic to me, right? This is so vibrant and radiant to me. You got the same big three? Gemini, Cancer, Virgo? Me, you want this? You know. Oh, unapologetically jazz. You don't play at all. Aries, Gemini, Leo. Aries, Gemini, Leo. Did we talk about yours yesterday already? That is giving fairy. Aries, Leo, Gemini. Cancer, Gemini, Scorpio. Hold on. Ooh, this feels balanced. Y'all, do this feel balanced to y'all? Home life switch. Boogie, are you okay? Are you okay? Are you all right? I still don't know how to get this filter off of here. But you know, we like a yapper. You not all right. You're not all right. How old are you? You not all right. You not all right. At least come visit with us once a week, okay? I'm not going to ask you to be with us every time we go live. Come see us once a week. Go over there on Patreon, even if you just get a free membership. You need a place to go. You need a place to go. Just so you don't feel so crazy. That's all I would ask you to do. I'm not peddling shit, girl. Okay? Once a week. All you need to know is that you are not crazy. You are not crazy. Don't nobody understand. Don't nobody understand. Stop expecting for people to understand because they don't fucking get it. They don't get it. You cannot get validation from anywhere else but in here. No one gets it. Once a week. I ain't sweating you. Once a week, ma'am. I know. Hey, ma'am. I already know. And 27. And 27. Ma'am. Once a week. Once a week. Get the Patreon. If you don't ever get Patreon, get the Powerful Allyship Patreon for yourself for your birthday. I won't waste your time. I won't waste your time. When is your birthday? I won't waste your time at all. You a Leo? I'll see you this summer. And you better come looking for me. And I don't have to peddle shit to you. I'm looking forward to it, Kim. I think you should get the Patreon for your birthday, too, so I can really see about you because you up the street. What else? That was 27. Leo, Aries, Taurus. She need a guide. She need a guide. Nobody understands. Nobody understands. Listen to me when I tell you about this lady here. No one gets it. No one gets it. Hey, Osha Divine. That's the only thing I don't like about eating bacon. You do? We just getting moved in. We just getting moved in, but there's plenty of things for everybody over there on every tier. If you can't do the Patreon, I did open up some videos for YouTube. Just so we can have some engagement over there because everybody not organized. Everybody's not like organized. I don't know nothing about nothing else but the big three. I don't even know how to find that out. I'm sure it's on the same app actually. I just don't get involved in all the houses and stuff because it get confusing. And I'd rather not be confused. I know enough. Once I learned that big three and I felt so seen and I looked into that, I was like, thank you, I'm out. Thank you. I don't need no more insight. Thank you. Okay. That was enough for me. What you looking for? Oh, you gotta do your little milkshake thing. Definitely be feeling like a lunatic. I already know. You got any kids? I hate asking other women that, girl, but it's important to what we're talking about. You're a creator there's a creator on YouTube named Astro Finesse. I've always wanted somebody to like personally look at mine. I think that's why. I think I want to like sit with somebody that can like, I hate this fucking filter, girl. Geez, I'm like, what the fuck is that on my face? Good for you. Don't have none. Don't have none until you meet a man that takes all the pressure off of you. Do not have any kids because you're not going to be able to do it without a firm hand on your shoulder and a firm hand on your offspring. Don't do it because you're going to make a mess. And I'm telling you that, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. And it's not that I don't want you to be a mother, but I want you to be able to have the support that you're going to need to get through it without driving all of us over a cliff in a minivan. Because if you don't have the support you need, listen, let me change it up. You can't not have the support you need. You cannot. You're not equipped. You're not equipped. I can't even tell talk, girl. Don't even worry about it. And if you do it with a person you hate, you're going to be a problem for everyone. The children, you, him, and people that just come close up on you. You can't take it. Remember that every time you meet somebody fine and smell good, and he start telling you all that stupid shit about how he want to feel you on your insides and stuff. Remember that. Remember that. If you don't quite know yet, what kind and don't look at what kind of father he is to his current children. Because if you hunching with a man already got kids, you need to put 2 condoms on him, take 2 birth control pills, and still do whatever that thing is the next day. You can't take it. Scorpio, Virgo, Sagittarius. Don't say, okay, I'm sorry, Diana, you're right. And take some neem. These people in here give a damn about you, girl. Hate to tell you that you don't know them from a can of paint. I know that's hard for you to believe. Any notes on this? I can't speak on that. Yeah, that's why it's important to look into that big 3. Even if you're not an astrology person, it's helpful. It's so helpful. It's so helpful. It makes you feel like you're not so crazy. Me too, Breeners. Unfortunately, we was out there getting these experiences so that we can bring them back here and really make something we have here. But yeah, I think the reason why I don't know all that other information is because I wanted to sit with a professional and let them go over it. Like, I didn't want to read it on no internet. I wanted somebody to look into my chart, ask me some questions, look into my chart, ask me some questions. Because I feel like that'll make me feel like, that'll really make me feel seen. You need to learn your whole natal chart, ladies, and empower yourself. Yeah. But like, I think that's why I've never, like, I wanted to get a chart reading and not just read some shit on the internet. You can learn your big 3 online and they'll tell you though, but like, it's just certain things that people who read those charts, it's just certain things that they can help you. You in the Memphis area, you don't know anyone I don't know anybody I can sit down with either. I got my chart, but I don't know what it means. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Getting our charts read, I find somebody that can do that for us. TikTok got everything. We'll find it. Hey, I do pretty. I'm starting to need a second phone, y'all. I'm gonna read it myself. You are? Tell us more. You be on here doing that? Cheppy cheap. I read. I mean, it's charged enough. I'm getting a cooler bag and going for the plot one Saturday morning at opening hours. Athens, Texas. Nia done found her Piggly Wiggly nearby. Oh, Miss Dee Dee. I don't have an estimate on my birth time. Where your birth certificate? Hold on, y'all, right quick. Hold, please. Hold on, y'all, right quick. Hold, please. Sorry, y'all. You ask people to do things before you get to a certain point. They don't do it, and then they want you to be in a hurry, even though they didn't do it in the time frame you gave them. Lord. Okay. You were saying, did you leave? The lady who said she does readings? I can't remember her name. Did you leave? Okay, maybe she left. Hey, Coach T. Well, hopefully we'll see her again. Okay. How does that work? How do we do that? Happy Sunday, Coach T. We had a good kiki last night. I meant to ask Janice how she was doing. I think we both a little hungover from last night. You did get your moon sign wrong. Just double check everything. You fell asleep. Good for you. We rolled that thing till the wheels fell off. Requested what? We have to let the people vote, girl, because we've had such horrible experiences letting people come up here and talk. Our little one, unapologetically, Jay, has offered to come up and give us some insight on a reading, a natal chart reading. I don't want to get cussed out. Y'all interested or what? Okay, Ann said yes. Y'all with Ange? All right. Okay. Okay, cause y'all cussed me out after that last time, and y'all got in those DMs. Ain't nobody getting ready. It was just chaos every time. Nichelle said 5 minutes. Okay, y'all. Because the last time, okay, we already know. They was lighting me up in those DMs, girl. Hello, good morning.
Hey, good morning, everybody.
She just want to tell us about readings. Okay.
So, I do apologize, y'all. I haven't been reading on TikTok for probably like the last 2 years or so. Like the energy gets very heavy on here. Most of the time when people are reaching out for readings, something is wrong. Things are going badly. So the energy can get extremely heavy. So I really don't. I read tarot. I know how to read natal charts. But I really just kind of reserve that for personal at this point. I don't do it for money anymore, anything like that. But what I was going to say and what I wanted to suggest, I do think that it is always good to sit down with somebody who does have the abilities to better help you understand. But as a person who sat down with someone prior to me fully understanding what my own gifts were, when I look back on the reading that they gave me, I don't want to say it was wrong, but I think that it was channeled a little. There were some biases in what they were saying. I'll say that. And that was something that was very important to me when I would read for people, that I always wanted to make sure to remove myself as much as possible from the situation or the whatever, whoever I was reading. But a lot of times we are all just different experiences of ourselves. You meet yourself over and over, right? So a lot of times you'll find yourself as a reader speaking to a situation or a moment for you. It could have been something that you previously went through, or it could be something that will come up for you, and you'll have, a better insight into that. But I'm not going to take up too much of y'all time. What I was saying was, if you pull your charts, and friend, if you send me your email, I'll send you my I guess like cliff notes on what I look at when I'm doing the readings, so you can see. And that's what I was saying, is I think it's better for people to look on their own, at least first, to try to get an understanding. That way you have kind of a guide. If you do go to somebody and they're reading your natal chart, you kind of have a better understanding of, is this in alignment with what I see or what I know? Because at the end of the day, the placements are what the placements are. Like your sun, your moon, your rising. Your rising is based on the position of the sun at the time that you were born. So like when you think about the 24 time zones around the globe, right? That's why they say as long as you can get within 2 hours, there shouldn't be much of a difference on your rising. Because that 2 hour little, like the space or whatever with latitude and longitude.
And please excuse me, like you could tell those people when they get if they was born in the morning, if they was born in the afternoon, if they was born at night, like it's a great difference between just that little thing there.
Exactly. So like that's why I tell people to try to get within 2 hours. If you're able to call your mama, see how close she can get, because some states really did not have a time on a birth certificate. Like that's a real thing.
I know that.
Yeah, I can't remember exactly what state it was, and I don't want to be wrong when I say Alabama, but I feel like it was something in the South. They did not have times on their birth certificates up to a certain point.
Thank you for that.
But so what I was gonna say was, pull your chart, right? And so you'll have your sun, your moon, your rising, of course. Then you have your Mercury. So Mercury is about communication, right? So that'll talk to you about how you communicate, verbally, non-verbally, like, do you play well with others? I guess that's kind of like what that sign is about. I mean, that placement is. Your Mars is about war. Mars is the god of war. So war, that can mean several different things, not just fighting, but it's how do you handle conflict? That can also be, negotiations. Like how do you move in the face of adversity? And then you have your Mercury, Mars, Venus. So then you have your Venus, which is, love, but it's also about value, not in just necessarily like I love you, you love me, but like in what do you value? Like, do you value money? Do you value people? Do you value relationships? Do you value connections? So that's your
Pattern app.
Huh?
Have you heard of the Pattern app?
What is that?
I think you should. I looked on there. Hold on right quick. Jillian, are you all right? One of my loved ones was stuck on the side of the road last night, and I never got a chance to follow up, but she just came.
Friend, we helping you off the side of that road.
Are you okay? But anyway, Pattern did let me see into myself in this kind of way. So maybe I need to go back because the Pattern app does break everything down. But like I would have wanted, so I want you to look at the Pattern app and tell me what you think.
I just wrote that down. I'm gonna look at it, and then I'm gonna follow you.
Okay.
Well, I already follow you, but I'll send you a DM a little bit later.
Okay. I would love that. I would love that because I do just be reading those big three, and I am good at that. Like I can look at you and tell your big three and be like, "Oh, this is what you be struggling with." Only because my big three opened my eyes up to just a lot of myself.
And I think a lot of people don't understand the significance of the big three. Because I'm gonna go back to the placements in a second, but with the big threes, your sun sign, right? And when somebody say, "Oh, what's your sign?" and I say, "I'm a Taurus," don't play with it. But when you say what your sun sign is, that is, well, let me back up. If you look at it in terms of if you were trying to purchase a house, right? If you riding through a neighborhood and you like, oh, look at that house. It's brick on all four sides. It got a red door, da-da-da. I like this house. That would be sight unseen. I mean, not sight unseen, but no information about it. Just what it looked like, what it presents as. The foundation could be trash. You would never know because you just looked at it. That is your rising sign, right? That's just off face value what you present as. If you called your realtor like, yo, I want to go look at this house over here, and she take you over there, you look at the house, you buy it, right? So now you done moved in, and then here comes Samantha from next door, like, how you doing? I baked some cookies, I live next door, I just want to introduce myself. So when you have a conversation with Miss Samantha, you know that is your sun sign. That is the I am, this is you presenting, trying to put your best foot forward, trying to show and display the best attributes about yourself to this person. Now, if Samantha, dragging a little wagon, and they be like, oh, okay, well, I'm trying to get into it a little more intimately with Samantha, and y'all start kicking it, you invite Samantha into the bedroom. That's where that moon sign energy comes in. That's that intimate connection, right? So that's like the best way that I describe the big three to people. Because all three of those things can be completely different. How you think you appear to people, how you actually appear to people, and then who you are when you get in there with somebody. Those can be three different people.
I can never get away from that. I'm an Aries, Taurus. I'll be like, I just give in because I can never get away from that Aries.
Listen.
I can never get away from that Aries.
Friend, let me tell you, my sun, my rising, my Mercury, my Mars, and my Venus are all Taurus. All Taurus. I'm a Taurus in real life.
This is why you had to quit with all that emotional shit. We not coming to you on emotional shit. We was coming to you, excuse me, because we want to know ourselves better.
Yes, and that is exactly why I wanted to tell people, because sometimes people who read that stuff can get a bit expensive, and baby, in this economy, listen, we're gonna DIY as much as we can. If you feel like you need to get further insight after that, then cool. But what I was saying about the charts, pull your charts, right? Now, this dude I was talking about over on the tube, his name is Astro Finesse, or the Astro Hippie.
You talking about that?
Yeah. So this dude, when I say he breaks it down so freaking plain, it is crazy. When I say rabbit hole, I went so far. So when you pull your chart, it's going to tell you each one of the planets, what the sign is, what the house is, and so forth, right? When you go to his page, you can type in, like if it say your sun sign is Taurus, you will type in his name and then Taurus energy. Anything to say energy is sun sign on his page. He'll tell you the pros, the cons of that placement. He'll also give you examples of celebrities or people that you know that are of that same placement to kind of give you an idea of what it presents, like how that shows up. And his examples are very spot on. But as a woman, I feel like every woman needs to know at minimum their big three. You need to know what your Venus is. You need to know what your Jupiter is, your North Node, and your Lilith.
The whole damn thing, girl.
Well, yeah, but That's
I'm
just
gonna
the
write that
main
down. I'm
ones.
like, I might as well learn all of it. No.
Because your Jupiter placement talks about where you will see growth and expansion, right? So that is important for if this is going to be professional, if this is going to be personal, like where your biggest growth is going to come from. Your north node is very important because they're going to be polars, right? North and south node. Like air Taurus, my if Taurus was my north node, my south would be Scorpio. And if it was the opposite, it would be the opposite. So basically, those talk about where your what you're so when a healed version of you is supposed to look like is your north node, right? So that you'll know that, but you're also your black Lilith talks about if you are in any type of corporate anything business owner, really just a woman period, because we just run shit. You need to know what your Lilith is, because that is like your superpower. Like you need to know what that is. Like when I think about Lilith, the main thing I think about is that what's that movie with the lady and she was sitting there, it's an old movie, and she like opened her legs and like was sitting in that interview. You know what I'm
Basic
talking about?
Instinct
Yes,
with Sharon Stone.
exactly.
My favorites. Ooh.
That is why you need to know what your Lilith is, because my Lilith is in Scorpio. Baby, death and taxes. Listen, I'm going to change your life for the better or for the worse.
Oh Lord.
And so, but that's your negotiation power. That's your superpower. That's how you are able to move and manipulate. We live in a patriarchal society, so knowing how to maneuver when it comes to that is very important, no matter what aspect you're looking for. But absolutely pull y'all charts. I'm chronically on TikTok. So yesterday was the first time I ever caught one of your lives. Oh. Normally I just see your videos. Okay. But I think what you're doing is amazing. I think that it is very important for women to have a space to be able to come to and just take that shit off and just say what you got to say, because you probably not the only person that feel that way or that's going through that or been through that. And like, there's no need to pass judgment on people. Everybody done been stupid for somebody or something at one point or another, but you're not there anymore, hopefully. And if you're still going through, sis, it's okay.
Yeah, it's
take
enough
a shot
to get through it. It's enough
eat a
road.
gummy,
Yeah.
and let's keep it moving. You know what I'm saying? But I think it's dope what you're doing. I come to get my daily affirmations and encouragement at a loud volume.
I know, girl.
At least once a day.
It was wonderful talking to you. I gotta let Tan up. She itching, girl. She want to come up here.
Okay, girl. Well, it was so nice to meet you.
It was. Now y'all gonna have to let Tan come up. Is that okay? Can Tan say she itching? Can she itching? And she always in here showing love. Okay, Tan, they gonna let you up. How do y'all? Can you? Okay.
Hey.
Hey, Tan.
Can y'all hear me?
We can. You got such a cute voice.
Hey, my beautiful sister. What
Okay.
is up?
Hey, Nichelle. I thought I was getting in trouble. Hey, Nichelle. Not Nichelle. Hey, Tan. I'm so sorry, girl.
No, it's okay. Hey to all the beautiful ladies in the chat. How y'all doing?
You from New Orleans?
Yes, I am,
baby. You? Girl, this is going to be a treat talking to you.
Oh, my God. It is a pleasure. I am so honored. Thank you so much for letting me come up. Now, I just wanted to expound on that beautiful, beautiful sister that was just on your panel. Everything that she said, it was very well, beautifully said and spoken. And please take her advice and, go to reach out to her and everything if she has availability. But I just want to start off by saying that I have been a professional astrologer for about 15 years. All right. And I do this for a living. I help people with their natal charts. Do it for a living. I got a professional website. I'm not trying to sell my services or anything to nobody, okay?
Hold on. We like a little peddling, especially from a black woman. We don't
Okay.
mind a little peddling, girl. The way you come in here and show love, you better peddle your girl, please. Fine, don't peddle it. Let's go.
Thank you, Michelle. Thank you. But I just want you ladies to be on the right track. First thing I want to say is everybody needs to empower themselves and learn their natal chart. Everybody. You owe it to yourself to get a professional reading by a versed astrologer. It could be any astrologer that you feel led to work with, astrologer that you trust and you feel intuitively led. Because when you go to a professional astrologer, they are looking into your soul. They are reading your cosmic energy. Okay? And your natal chart shows why you incarnated here and it shows your cosmic purpose here. And I want ladies to get away. Your big three is important. A lot of people learn their big three and they stop at their big three. Don't stop at your big three. Because our natal chart is your natal chart is very complex and it's more than just your big three. Okay. Now, a lot of people don't know this, and this is what I like to teach people in my consultation.
They won't let me pin it. Somebody else say it. I don't know why they won't let me pin that comment. They won't let me pin it because we have somebody in the thing. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm sorry. Go ahead, y'all. I'm sorry, Tam. Excuse me.
No, you good. I want people to get away from learning just a big three. Your big three is great, but I want you to understand that you are more than just your big three. You are your entire natal chart. What do I mean by that? Yes, your rising sign is important, but you got of course, you got your moon sign, you got your sun sign. Now, let me also say this. Your rising sign determines your path in life. Your moon sign determines your destiny. In Vedic astrology, I learned that your moon sign determines your destiny. All right, your moon sign and your rising sign is the two most important signs. Your sun sign is important too. All of them are important, but your two most important is the moon, because your moon carries all of your akashic memories from your previous life into this life. And this is what you are living out in this lifetime, all right? Then you got your rising sign, then you got your sun sign, then you got your Mercury sign. Your Mercury is your intellect and how you communicate. And then your Venus is you, the woman.
Venus is everybody keep asking me what my Venus is. I'm like, girl, I don't know shit.
So Shanti, your Vedic signs could be different in your Western, because Vedic is 30 degrees behind Western. So I always tell people get both done, but if you don't want to get both done, get your tropical reading done. But and I don't want to get too deep into that, because
I don't know if you want to be in here with us. We talking about astrology.
I don't want to hold your life hostage, because you are such an amazing and beautiful soul. And I just thank you for letting me come up here and just kind of spread some knowledge to the sisters on here.
Yeah.
But Vedic is 30 degrees behind tropical. So if you look at your Vedic and you look at your tropical and the signs are different, then you might get pissed off, because you might be a Taurus in tropical, but you might be a Gemini in Vedic. So
damn.
Yeah. So any which ways, you got
your about that website one more time.
I suggest you guys go to astro.com.
I know the other website.
My website, it's I'll put it in the chat.
Okay.
And that's you
I want to put it up on my computer. I want to talk. But okay, I will be good. Somebody gonna snitch on me to you if I don't. I can promise you they're gonna be putting yellow and green and red dots in the chat if I don't act right.
All right, that's my website in the chat. But you have your Venus. Your Venus is your money. Venus is your money, ladies. Venus is your money, and Venus is how you love. Okay. All right, Venus is your value also. So if you got a bruised and broken Venus, that means you're going to have money blocks throughout your life, all right? Oh. Then you got your Mars sign. Mars is men in our charts, ladies. Mars is men. Yes, Mars is how we take action. Mars is what we fight for. Mars is how we insert ourselves. Mars is our name. Mars is linked to our name also. But Mars is men in our chart, and it's the type of men we attract. And if you have a fucked up Mars, that could be why you're attracting fucked up men, all right? And then you got your Jupiter. Jupiter is the universe's blessings to your door. Is where you are. It's the area in your life where Jupiter is your teachers. Jupiter is your leaders. Jupiter is your authority figures, all right? Jupiter is your spiritual beliefs, your morals, and your values, all right? It is where you have the most abundance in your life. Jupiter is where you have abundance. Venus is money, all right? Jupiter is the abundance of, Venus is the liquidated part of your blessings. You got that? So if you want to know where your money is coming from, look at your Venus. All right. And then you got your Saturn. Saturn is authority figures also. Saturn is where you will be the most restricted. Saturn is where your karma comes in from. Saturn is one of the hardest planets that you have to master in your natal chart. If you can master your Saturn, you're doing all right. Saturn is what I said, structure, boundaries, limitations, karma. Saturn is work. Saturn is career. All right. And then you got your, what I left out. You got your Pluto. Pluto is transformation. Pluto is power, control. Pluto is also crisis. Pluto is how you respond to crisis. Pluto is your personal power. Then you got your Neptune. Neptune is spirituality, is your spiritual beliefs, is your creativity. It is that it's that inner creative part of yourself. Then you got, what other planet I left out? You got Uranus. Uranus is where you're spontaneous, where you stand out. Uranus is that planet that is unorthodox and a few other things. Now that's just the planets. Then you got to look at the houses. A lot of people don't know that the houses are the most important part. So you got the planets. Then you got to look at what planets are aspecting those. What did you say?
Alicia was saying this is making her feel better about herself.
Yes, and so a lot of times when women come to me and they struggle with like love, relationship, money, because when a person comes to an astrologer, they come to an astrologer for three different things: love, money, career. That is the three main things people come to an astrologer for. Of course, they come for other things too, but the main thing they come to us for is those three things.
Okay.
And one of the main things I get from women is love. And the first thing I'm gonna look at is your Mars and your Venus and how those planets are aspecting each other. Because then you got to look at the squares. The squares in your chart is going to show where you are having the most struggles in your life and where you're restricted and where you the lessons that you'll have to overcome. And then you got to look at the trines. The trines are your blessing abundance places. So you got to look at all of that too. Then you got to look at the houses that those planets sit in. So the houses are the most important things. Now you got to look at the houses like this. The houses are broken down into 12 different segments. Those 12 segments represent a different area of your life. All right? The first house is the body. Yes, a lot of people say that the first house, the rising sign, is how people see you, how people perceive you. But the first house is you. It's your personal house. It's your body also. So it's how it's your avatar. So look at your first house like your avatar, how you move through life, but also how other people see you. Then you got to look at your second house. You got to look at your second house. Your second house is your family. It is where your values are, and it is how you make your money. All right. So your money house is going to be the second house, and your 11th house is going to be your money house is your 11th house and your second house. That's your two money houses. So you want to see how you make money, you look at your 11th house and you look at your second house. So your second house is your money, your values, and your family. And it's also your voice, because Taurus rules the second house and the second house rules the voice. All right. Then you got to look at your third house. Your third house is the Gemini house. Your Gemini house is your early childhood education, your siblings, how you think, how you speak, what you think, what you speak. That's in your third house. Then your fourth house is your mother. Some astrologers take the fourth house as the father. I take it as the mother, because when I started learning astrology years ago, the lady that I learned it from said it was the mother. So I take it as the mother, depending on how the chart is set up and what planets are sitting in the fourth house. I'll say the father because I ask those questions. But your fourth house is your mother, it's your home, it's your security, it's how you feel safe. The fourth house is home, and it represents how you feel safe. Then your fifth house, that is the most blessed house in your natal chart, because that is where all of your good deeds are stored from your past life. It's stored in your fifth house. That's ruled by Leo. That's ruled by the sun. Your first child is seen in your fifth house. That is the house of your dating life, how you date, the type of dating partners you attract. It is the house of creativity. It is the house of children. Then you got your sixth house. That's the health house. So if a person come to me and they're having health issues, the first thing I'm gonna look at is their sixth house. The sixth house is the health house, and it's the work house. It's how you work, how you show up to work, your everyday life. Then your seventh house is your relationship house. It's your marriage partners. It's all of your marriage partners, your one-on-one contracts. That's ruled by Libra. So you got let me see. And then you got the eighth house. The eighth house is ruled by Scorpio. That is your house of debt, taxes, other people's money. All right. It is the house where you store all your trauma. It's a karmic house. It's a house
Hold on
where you
right quick.
store.
Hold on right quick.
Uh-huh.
She be in and out. Hold on right quick. She be in and out. Janice, are you okay from yesterday? I just want to check in. I'm sorry, Tan. She be in and out. I want to catch her while she
Yeah,
is.
you're good.
You okay, Janice? Because I know we both okay. Okay, Tan. I'm sorry.
No, you're good. Then you got your eighth house. Then you got your ninth house. Your ninth house is where your spiritual beliefs are stored. So all of your karma, all of your spiritual karma is stored in your ninth house. And that is where your spiritual beliefs are stored. If you don't believe in God, if you believe that whatever your spiritual beliefs are is stored in your ninth house. Then your 10th house is in your midheaven is your public image and your career house. Your 11th house is your house of gains and your house of friendships. And then your 12th house is the spiritual house, the house that is anything that's in the 12th house. That's the house where anything will be lost. Everything is hidden. It's a spiritual house. It's the house of the spiritual realm. It's the house. It's also the house of hidden enemies. So that's just and it's a whole lot more that goes. It's a whole lot more in depth than that. But I like to give people that foundation so that they can understand that, yes, it's important to know your big three, but I want you guys to start going down that rabbit hole and really learn your whole entire natal chart, because once you learn your whole entire natal chart, it will empower you. And I feel like everybody owe it to themselves to learn their entire natal chart. I have helped so many women and men, but mostly women, because God bless you. I can look in a individual chart. I can see if a man or woman, let's just say, for example, I can see if a man is a cheater. I can see if a man have a big one, a little one. I can see if he a scam artist. I can see if he a liar. I can see if he is, if I can see everything about, I literally can see everything about an individual based on their entire.
Do me a favor. Go ahead. Tell me what your website is. We're going to do this like this.
IndiGlowLove.com.
Okay. IndiGlowLove.com.
But the love is spelled LUV, not LOV.
Okay, yeah, because my phone. So this is what I want to say. At this point, the way you've been in here dropping gems and you got something already available, the people going to want to book a reading. You might as well just give us a coupon code. We already got our coupon code ready. Because these girls finna... You don't have to give us no coupon code, girl. The people going to be over there anyway.
They can have a coupon code, but listen, my prices, when you go to my website, if you want to, and I tell anybody, always fact check me. Ooh. Fact check me and always. Girl,
we don't need no, hold on, y'all. We don't need no damn coupon code.
My prices, if you go to other astrologers' website and look at their prices, and you look at my prices, it's a steal.
That's what I was gonna say. Please forgive me, girl. Somebody gave me a coupon code yesterday. We got a cute little coupon code ready. But girl, we don't need no coupon code for this. We don't need no coupon code for this. We got this.
And when I do consultations, it takes me about 2 to 3 hours to break down the natal chart, because it's so much stuff I comb through. I comb through your houses. I comb through your planets. I comb through what's being aspected, what planets is being aspected, and the challenges you have, and how you can overcome those challenges. I even talk about your asteroids. I cover the asteroids. I cover the
You've been in here with all this, and you ain't said nothing to us about it?
No, because I don't overstep my boundaries. I know my place. I come and I sit down and I be quiet and I get the wisdom from you and the other sisters in here. So I just never speak up. I don't overstep boundaries. I know how to sit down in somebody's house and shut up.
Okay. Good answer. I can't even argue with you about that.
But yes, I'm gonna talk about everything, baby. I'm gonna talk about your asteroids. I'm gonna talk about your constellations. I talk about everything, and it takes a couple of hours, but I tell you, get your wine, get your coffee, get your tea, get it all.
And
Because
if
your
you
life
come
gonna
over
be
here,
changed.
if you come up, this is what I want to say, especially if you coming from me. If you go over there and get a love reading, a general reading, or an ancestor reading, ask her general questions, get a career reading, get a Venus reading, get a 1-card pull, get a 3-card pull, and she lay that shit bare. If she give you her time, if you could tell she kind of went over, if you could tell, if leave her gratuity, please. Don't just give her them $44. Don't just give her them $25. Don't just give her them $33. Don't just give her those $25. Don't just give her those $11. Don't just give her those $22. Leave this lady a gratuity because her time and her wisdom will be worth it. And again, we so into women because we want to read tenfold. Don't just give her them little ragged ass $44. You could at least round it up to 50 or 60.
And let me tell y'all something, ladies. If you want to be blessed, support another woman.
Always. That's why I'm like, you
Always support
finna
another
sit up here
woman.
and drop these gems on my folks, and we not finna put your.
And this why
Girl,
I come in your live, and that's why I support you and I speak, not just you, but other ladies that got wisdom and that's doing something positive for other women. Always support another woman. That's how you get your blessings, especially if you got a damaged Venus like me. I have a damaged Venus.
Tenfold,
Always
ma'am.
support another woman because
Tenfold.
in a woman's chart, in our charts, Venus is women, and women is the value. Women is value. Mars have to work. Mars is men. Always remember that Mars in our chart is men. Venus is women. Mars have to work towards the value. Venus is the value. Always remember that. Take that away.
Remember
Always
when
have
I
that
said?
takeaway.
Remember when I said it at TikTok when we first met that they don't need to be asking you what to bring to the table. Even if you leave your purse at home, you have you.
You have you. You are the
They
value.
have to present their value because just looking at you, I don't know what it is. Even when I look at another woman, I'm like, oh yeah, you're gonna enrich my life just by waking up every day. He got to cut the grass and take out the thing and fix the light switch and do the stuff, girl.
Absolutely.
Put your name on a parcel of land.
Yes, ma'am. That's why men have to work towards the value. Men have to work to gain our value. We are the value. They have to come towards the value, not us.
Anyway,
We
thank you. We gonna talk to you.
Our existence is the value.
We gonna I look forward to talking to you and working with you again. Are you still in New Orleans?
No, I'm in Atlanta. Yes, ma'am.
We going to eat. We going to eat. I'll see you in May. Don't go out of town at all in May. Just try to stay back. I'll see you in May, girl. I'm not worried about it. Have a fabulous rest of the day.
Thank you so much.
Y'all don't like nobody telling y'all we love y'all, but we do love y'all.
Thank you so much for letting me come up and
You're welcome. Thank you for even wanting to come up here and talk to us.
I had to. I'm like, oh my God, I just gotta share this with these ladies because I want everybody. I'm so passionate about what I do.
We'll be around there. We can tell. We'll be around there, ma'am. You better have the capacity to be able to service us, because we'll be around there. Soon as I get my TikTok check, I'm booking me a couple of things.
You know what? I got you. Whenever you're ready.
I'll be around there. I'll be around there, girl. Sending my friends around there. I'll be around there. Okay?
Yes, ma'am. I appreciate you. Yes, absolutely.
We'll be around there, won't we? We just got our whole. And then here's the tea for our loved one. This live going on Patreon. Did you need to go? That's why I'm like, oh, I'm finna stop writing because I forgot we have the Patreon, girl. Let me put my notebook away. This girl will be on Patreon. I might actually leave this one open. On YouTube, because this one is one of those ones that everybody, and we're gonna call it the Magic School Bus. You remember how y'all was talking about me last night about that? This live is the Magic School Bus. This live is the Magic School Bus. We learned that we have Kim, who is a real life fairy in our midst. And then these ladies came up here and gathered us the fuck up. I thought you was gonna leave, Jasmine, because I know you be like, girl, you in this astrology. Please, girl, please. Jeez Louise. You might want to go over there and see about it too. See what's going on. Because she said it ain't just. But for real, I've taken so many notes and made good connections. You have. You have. Lauren, you want to come up here and talk, Lauren? You had a question for Tan? I'm sorry, I'm eating this ice. Oh, I had a notification that said you wanted to come up here and talk. Now I had a notification from you, Lauren. Like, here comes Jillian. Come on, Lauren. I don't know how you did that. You must have really been getting your life. Because this show was like, if she want to talk, Lauren want to talk. Oh, dang. It might have been an accident, like a pocket. There was a pocket dial. It was a butt dial. You didn't mean to. Naturally right. What that mean? That's what time. Is that what time it is where you are? No, we have 11:41. I was just tapping away the whole time. Okay. Yeah, and those of you who was like sending her gifts, y'all have such good TikTok etiquette. That's what I learned. Like, some of y'all just have really good TikTok etiquette. Ladies, there 5 minutes of last night's live before the snacks. That changed my brain. Go watch it. There's a 5 minutes of last night's live. I got it up on YouTube. I don't have it up on Patreon yet. I need to release it to Patreon. I just put them on YouTube first. And then I make them unlisted, and then I move them over to the Patreon. But I'll do that now. I'm in the wrong one. Which one I'm supposed to be in? Jasmine W. Oh Lord, I got readings and everything. Okay, you have. Okay. Do you? Oh Lord, things are going so fast. This was insightful. I didn't even come. I just was trying to tell y'all about the rage piece on my end. And so many things have happened today. I like when it's serendipitous. Like we don't know what we gonna get, but we always get something wonderful and magical. This is scary how we all experience the same. Yes, the video that I put the live for the 30 somethings on YouTube. The girls have been coming to watch, and YouTube has been kind of distributing it a little bit. And so like some folks who don't even know I did it on TikTok came over and watched. She was like, I don't know how this came across my desk. Somebody in the comments was like, I don't know how this came across my desk, but I needed this. I'm like, hell yeah. Hell yeah. Okay, Saturday, January the 10th, 2026. Oh no, this was the one from earlier in the day. It was 2 of them yesterday. You signed for the 3, but you signed up for the 33, but all the videos are locked. That shouldn't be like that. It should be, let me go on here. Y'all can watch the lives from Patreon, can't it? What happened? We see, went where we had chemistry in the conversation with where the lady of the house helped me with questions. He was talkative and receptive. We do have a 12-year age gap. I'm 44 and he's 32. I'm thinking we'll have a second date, but who knows? 44 and 32 age gap. The $7 one. Okay, y'all, let's go over this. That definitely shouldn't be. Like, if you have the mid-tier, everything is open for you. Good morning, your flyness. No, none of the videos should be locked if you have the mid-tier. If you have the first tier, I think she using him for a dick slanger. Maybe the youth part, him being so young will keep her from taking him so seriously. Okay, Detroit Red Pop. It is January. I'm still getting adjusted. I don't care. Okay, so let me see. I try to keep quite a bit open for the $7 patrons because I want you to stay. I don't want you to go, and I'm still working on that $7 package. If you go, it's okay. I win you back. You can take your $7, precious. Buy you a honey bun. But I want you to stay. But I also, people have been like, you need to put them lives. Here's my problem. We'll talk about it later because I can feel Nichelle telling me I'm talking too much. We'll get it worked out. If you don't feel like you get your $7 worth, let me know, girl. I'll send you some chocolate chip cookies in the mail. Oh, Gail, not Gail P. Detroit Red Pop. I was looking for, what's your name? Is it your name, not Alicia? Insights, audience. Let me check on you. You've told me your real name before. Alicia. Alicia Chandler? Sorry. Oh, I see you up here. My bad. Let me get out your business. You do have the $33 one. You should be able to see everything. I'm trying to figure out why you don't. Let me go to library. You should be able to see all of the ones. There's 2 that's public. The paid. All the ones that's paid. You should be able to see 1. You should be able to see everything. There's nothing you should not be. There's nothing that's closed off from you. Right. I see now. It's nothing that's closed off from you. Everybody that's got the $33 one. I don't have you blocked on nothing. Is it just that you feel like you're not seeing enough? When was the last time you let me get out your business. Do you feel like it's not enough, Lauren? They keep asking me, do you want to come? I'm finna let you come up here and talk. I do pretty. Now, this, you just now following me. We be over here kikiing. This is why I be getting cussed out when I get audited, because I be in here kikiing with folks. And they be playing with me. And she be like, you're getting punked. They're punking you, girl. You just gonna let them do you like that? I'm like, well, I didn't know. How can I tell? I don't want to ask somebody, are they following me? Just because I thought I was because of how much I could. Me too. I'm like, oh, is this one of us? She's one of us. She like, my bad, girl. I ain't even know. That happens to me sometimes. For the 18 plus, I also find your, because like, okay, Detroit. Just let me know, girl, because we big on customer service over here. This is a good black business. Here, chick. You can only find the page from the email link. Make sure you don't have your restrictions up. Like maybe for families who share Patreons, if there's like Patreons with explicit content, the parents don't want their children to have access to it. Maybe you got some kind of parental thing on there. Do you have the app downloaded? That's a good question. Because yeah. Okay. Yeah, Lauren, help her out. Maybe you should go with it. I know. Come on. Right, Lauren. Lauren said, hell no. Okay, let me know, girl. I will put last night's live up. I was going to call last night's live the Magic School Bus, since we was all hopped up on edible Sir Davis and Cutwater having a cackle and howl. But today's feels more like a Magic School Bus vibe than yesterday. Maybe last night we set the tone. We did battery. We did set the tone for today with last night. So I think we got to find something much more. What is something that will Magic School Bus Part 1. We'll call that one Magic School Bus Unfiltered. And then today's will just be Magic School Bus. So I'll put today's up first. And then I'll put the last night's up second for like the Magic School Bus Unfiltered. Because if we leave with last night's, people gonna be like, I definitely don't want to watch that second one. They was chaotic in there. They was losing their minds in there. They never gonna come watch part 2, which is really the one we want them to watch. Unfiltered is just like the after party. We had our after party first, and then went to class. So let's put class first. That's what we'll do. With the first one, that's why I'm gonna watch part 2. Okay. So we had our after party first. We'll put the after party after we put the Magic School Bus after party. Miss Frizzle 101. Somebody said I need a jean dress with pockets. I think that was Jasmine D. Gray telling me I needed a jean dress with pockets on the front. Anyway, this was a lot, girl. It was you about the jean dress with the pockets. Oh, and I got 20% battery left. I better get upstairs. Then I hung up on the people last night. That after party let me know it's safe. Okay, that's how you got here. Was the after party. We was having a party on a Saturday night and you came in and now you're stuck with us, is what you're saying. Very 90s favorite teacher Cody. Oh, Lord. Sorry, y'all. I am going to have to turn that upstairs room into my office. I am going to have to turn that upstairs room just into a place where I come. Because I be all over the house, as y'all have noticed. I just be all over the house. Wherever I can find some halfway decent light and where I can rig my phone up. Because if I come over here to the apothecary, I can't be over here long because there's nowhere I can charge my phone, respectfully. So now we got to head upstairs. Which I don't have much time because I got a meeting at 1 o'clock with our legendary hold on, I need a pen and pens. I got my notebook, all the things. So we have 7 minutes. We might need to go ahead and start saying our goodbyes. Now, I said 1 o'clock my time. I was gonna give y'all another hour. I said 1 o'clock my time, not 1. First it was 1 o'clock her time, and then we changed it to 1 o'clock my time. Not I got here about you in that robe letting me know the truth about marriage. No, I got here about, okay, yeah, well, yeah, I'm glad you listened. Let me tell it to you since nobody else want to tell it to you. Hey, Light Switch, I need this chair. I need to come in here. You can go in your room. You can go in your room. You have a place you can go. You can go in your room. And you need a new butt. Tell your daddy you need a butt. Excuse me. Please leave. I know I'm taking over your stuff, but go on because I'm in here now. And excuse him, y'all. Well, really, excuse me. All the robes. Go on, little old darn Light Switch. I'm sitting right here, and you need to go see about your daddy. Because he need to look out for you in a very special kind of way. He just came. In a robe in my bio. You are in a robe in your bio. Uh-oh. Hold on, y'all know. Read up. Hold on, y'all. I'm getting it worked out. Barely. I don't know why I'm moving you over here. It's not closer to the plug. It's further away from the plug. Light switch to get applesauce on the wall. Okay, we made it. We on here. I ain't bring nothing to drink. All right, great. I got something in the refrigerator, but I think it's just Sprite. Yeah, but I think I need to go on ahead and turn this room into like some kind of little office workspace. Hang out with y'all type of space. The lighting is good. I don't like the temperature, but we can work on that. And that way I ain't got to worry about it. You ain't never got to worry about my phone dying because I'll just always be rigged up. Yeah. Did y'all have anything else y'all want us to go over? Okay. I need an office. I am learning. I hate this filter. I don't know how to remove it. I'm like, this is not my face. And you can see it even better now. I don't like that filter stuff, girl. I want to see how you look. Because then if I see you in real life, like even my friend, one of my prettiest friends, she always put filters on her. I'm like, this does not look like you. I actually like your face. What is this? The astrologers provided a whole lecture. Yeah, we learned a lot. We really could close it out like that unless y'all want to close it out with some chaos. I'm always open to that. I am open to us closing it out with some chaos so that we can balance things out. A little chaos. Amethyst. A little chaos. Have you ever done a solo trip? Yes, I used to do them all the time. I always gonna do some work. Like if I go out of town, how am I doing today? Very good. I talked to Cyrena Royale yesterday. I really have a lot of plans for us for February, Galentine's, more bonding exercises. Unfortunately, I know y'all sick of me in the bonding thing, but bonding is very important to me, especially after becoming a mother. Like when something is new, when you have something new, something you love, something you're passionate about, I do feel like it's important to bond with it and bond with the people that you're going to be with while you're in it, experiencing it, doing it, whatever. And so the bonding piece has been very important to me. Unfortunately, I think the bonding does help us to build trust. I think the bonding also helps us to trust ourselves. A lot of us, especially in those one-on-ones, be talking about how they want to be more vulnerable. They want to be more authentic. And bonding helps. I wish it didn't, so you can have a reason to be closed off, but it helps. But yeah, I sold up that year when I listened to that TED talk I told y'all about practicing emotional first aid. That's when I was solo traveling a lot. Sam, you're back. We had just had a whole Sam. We just had a whole thing, girl. While you was at church, we just had an entire. We had to call this episode, this live, the Magic School Bus, because we just got our entire life, girl. I'll make it so you can see it. I'll send it to you. I'll send you a link to it for your telephone. You still got the same number? Can I text you? Okay, I'll text you. Thank you, Jasmine D. Great. What was I saying? Also, yeah, I'm working on some stuff for February to get us, Lord help you, closer. Help us to build more trust. Help us to connect better. I hate that for you. You know how y'all are about connecting. You don't want to be vulnerable like that, especially for somebody on the internet. Hey, Erica Denise. Hey, Fly Nene. Thank you, Erica. Hey, Nosy. Are you actually nosy? Or is that like something else? Because we nosy too. That's the only reason why I was asking, because we nosy as hell. Somebody came in here and was like, I need to spill some tea out all over the chat. And we was lusting. And we was like, what was that? Then she spilled the tea and we was like, We was cat raggedy. Then I spilled some tea onto that. I need some advice and insight. I'm 42, getting back into dating after almost 10 years is horrible. Tell us what's horrible about it. We can kind of guess, but we'll let you tell us. Actually, nosy. What's horrible about it, Lindsay Libby Choice? Funny chop, I just be. Hey, Robin, you back? I know you glad you got your name back. You telling us? I done ran you off? I should shut up and let the people type, shouldn't I? That's not the right question to ask her, Jasmine. You know what the fuck she looking for. Jasmine, we don't ask them kind of questions, girl. We already know why she over there. You know why she over there. When she bring us back her answer, you finna see, as soon as we break this down, you gonna be like, oh, don't worry. You gotta get this thing, you gotta take it inside out with this dating stuff. She could go over there and talk to any of those other ladies if she want to talk about it. Like, what are your plans? You know what her plans are. Why would she be dating after 10 years? Jasmine, you know, don't apologize. You know the answer to this is what I'm saying. You know these answers. You're terrorizing this lady by asking her this. Because these are the same questions those online dating sites ask her. What is your end goal? That's the problem. The goddamn end goal y'all be lusting after. We done ran her off, girl. Lindsay Libby Choice, you gone? Girl, they were laying on those railroad tracks. She looking for companionship. You might as well assume. If you have those good pattern recognition skills, assuming's not going to make you into an ass, is it? That's what they don't tell you. You learn about assuming when you're a child and your intuition hasn't set in. They talk to men about assuming because they lead with the very little sense they fucking got. If you got that pattern recognition, you are welcome to assume because you're probably rarely wrong. As many women as I talk to that are rarely wrong, Jasmine, the great, and she like, I don't want to assume. I don't know why. It ain't gonna make no ass out of you, and you know it. You're giving us an education. Hey, ML, all the way from the Netherlands, girl. Did we wear you out last night? This morning? The men seem so emotionally stunted. This is what you need to know. Men are. This is what I'm saying. This is your intuition. Men are emotionally stunted. The thing, come on, right quick. Do you want to talk about periods and lip gloss? Or do you want to talk today? Just let me know before your wig get to slide back a little bit. Because if you don't have your elastic band on and you ain't strapped in, let's just talk about periods and lip gloss. Okay. You say you over there for companionship? This is what I mean, Jasmine. This is what I mean about you know what the fuck going on. You looking for companionship? You exhausted? Because the men are emotionally... You looking for companionship. You're exhausted because the men seem emotionally stunted. You want to know why? You over there for the wrong shit. I'm not looking for marriage, so I'm safe. I'm not one of those girls you're talking about. You are. Because if you had to listen to me the 50 fucking times I said it, loved one, you would have heard me say, if you looking to them for that, you have the wrong number. You being in this life, being seen and heard and seen and heard and affirmed, being given roadmaps to get wherever you might think you might want to go. There's your companionship. There's your companion. That's why I tell y'all to join that Patreon, because eventually the Patreon, if you give us a minute to get settled in, it will be the companion you think you're looking for in a man. You want to move? You got that. You got a community of women ready to take you in. If you want to move to Chicago, you want to move to LA, you want to move to Florida, you need a new job, you want to switch careers, you just had a breakup, you just had a baby, you just something huge, you lost a parent. It's us. I be telling y'all that. It's us. You looking for men for companionship? Hate that for you. You're on, I just started dating. It's exhausting. You're not getting your needs met because they can't meet your needs. Get your vagina touched, eat those chicken wings, and shut the fuck up. And I mean that with all the love that Sunday morning can offer you. Without companionship, marriage feels unnecessary, Lauren. So you want to talk to us about why and that dog gonna get on your nerves, girl. We love those dogs. We love those dogs. I love dogs. But I took care of my best friend's dog while she was getting surgery. It was me and Langston for 4 days. I said, Lord, your mama got you spoiled. Lord, y'all bonded and connected and bonded. He just want to lay up. He mad at me because I'm a busybody. I won't sit down. He want to lay up on the couch. I'm making parfaits for my friend, stocking her fridge. The dog is like, I want to cuddle on the couch. And you in here all day long. You want to go for a walk. You want to you want to take me somewhere different every day, which I actually enjoyed that. But he going to take up your whole morning seeing what he want to see. While I was checking on those birds over there. He want a spoon, girl. I'm like, I'm making parfaits. And then I'm buying his love. Like, here, take this bacon. Here, take this chicken foot. Here, take this pig here. Get the fuck away from me. You can't buy his love. He want intimacy. I don't know about that dog, girl. You think you want companionship and intimacy until you get a dog and they gonna call you out. You actually don't want it. You'll be touched out, especially if you get it as a puppy. You think you a nurturer until that dog come along. You think you got so much love to give? Until you get that dog. That dog said, you say you got a lot of love to give? Okay. Back up. How long? So I don't know. Just to be, your sister's telling you to get a dog. Don't call back over here when that dog be want to cuddle on the couch and you got 900 fucking things to do, girl. Don't get a turtle. Damn, you would never get another one. Yeah, because your heart broke. Keep somebody's dog first. Same I said about them kids. Get one of them kids for get a fish. Fish need too much care too. They so dirty. Don't nobody talk about how filthy fish are. Cats are low maintenance. You gotta be careful with cats though, because they'll let you know they're there in other ways. They'll let you know they're there in other ways. And you hate to be a black woman and somebody come up in your house and know for a fact that you have a cat living there. And your grandmama didn't raise you like that. Your mama didn't raise you like that. For somebody to immediately come up in your shit and know that you got a cat living there. The only thing that drowns out the smell of a cat is men and children. Right. Right. There's the companionship is there, but it comes with a smell. It don't matter who it is. You can get companionship through a dog, smell. Companionship through a man, smell. Companionship through marriage and children, smell. Just know that. I learned that everything used to be so. I'm saying all these different things going on in my house. I'm like, I'm getting my own apartment. Y'all can never talk me out of it. Black women do well with cats. Unless they are, like, there are some, we all know those trifling black girls that's a little dusty, that just didn't want taught nothing. They do be having animals in their house. And you just like, your grandma wouldn't cuss you out because she dusty too. That's why you just know these girls, you just don't know no better, but you shouldn't have no cat. I'd be like, my favorite thing to tell you is you should not have pets. If you got this much love to give, you need to give it to yourself, girl. You shouldn't have, oh, they are beautiful, Ange. Yeah, I don't know if I'd be so lucky, right? Some of us just, I don't know. Yeah. And that's what I'm saying. You have a cat. That's what I'm saying. I expect that black women are the best stewards over this because our grandmamas don't play about that clean shit. Our mamas, we got the kind of mamas and grandmamas that clean up before the cleaning lady come. You have to clean up every day with any kind of companion. If you're going to have a man living in your house, you're going to have to clean up every day. Keisha K. or even over there living in a gazillion-dollar house with a rich husband, he have to clean up every day. I'm glad we keeping you company while you're doing it. Oh, Jalen, just be glad that the smell is a figment of your imagination. I don't even want to begin to try to explain what that would do, what the smell does. My mama don't think nobody can clean good but her. Correct, absolutely, every day. But anyway, Libby Lindsay Choice, your problem is that you're looking to people who don't have, like, you looking to men for companionship and they don't have that for you. The reason why you noticing how emotionally stunted they are is because you know you're going to need somebody that's very present to be a good partner for you, and you can just see all the ways that they are not present. That's what you're frustrated with. The reason why you in here asking us about the reason, that's what I'm saying, Jasmine D. Gray. The question you asking and not, you already know the answer. It don't mean nothing. You already know if she gonna come here like, oh, I'm dating for marriage. Okay, what you say, ML? You are being filtered. I think I'm being filtered. All the comments I can't see, ML. I think I'm still being filtered. All I see, ML, is comments about you being filtered. You must be being filtered. You need to make you a second TikTok account and come over here from over there and see how that do. You can see her. I think all I see from ML is about her being filtered. So weird. I can see that. Hey, Taco Bella. We not gonna. Ooh! Sorry, y'all. Okay. Yeah, and the men I'm dating are not at all. Lindsay, men are not at all. Stop making it about you. This is just how they are. No, girl, it just jumped off the thing. Hey, Elle, did I speak to you already? Because I didn't know if you needed help. My bad. Octavia, my favorite name. I bet I never bump into you at Costco. I have so many thoughts. I want to hug her so bad. Who? Me? The ladies. Lindsay Libby Choice. She don't need a hug, girl. She doesn't need a hug. I do need you to DM me your availability this week, Jasmine D. Great. back and forth first, because really what I need is to look at some things on paper. Girl, why my phone ain't charging? It's in here. I would take a good hug. Let me get out y'all's business. You not charging? Why you not charging? Girl, what's going on? Why am I charging? Not charging my phone. And this one of those good chargers. Is it the thing? Let me make sure it's not the charger. Lord help us if it's the charger. I'd rather be the plug than the charger. These chargers so high. Okay, it is the plug. Thank God. Okay, sorry, y'all. If you're dizzy, please excuse me. Let me try from another part of the... We're going in light switch room. Brace yourself. You be trying to be free this week, free as burger. Can I come in here? Can we switch? You made another stinky. Your daddy gonna hate that. Your daddy is going to hate that. What's going on with your stomach? What did you eat? Oh, sorry. Girl. Your daddy gonna be so disappointed to learn that you have soiled yourself once again. Oh, shoot. Sorry, y'all. Can you go around? It's still not charging. What's going on with all the plugs in my house? Is the power out? No, because the Wi-Fi is working. Stinky, stinky. Lord Jesus. Okay, so the plugs. I don't know what's going on, y'all. No. What is going on? Ain't none of the plugs working? I did see something happening with the stove last night. Do we need to flip some switches? The most quiet I've ever heard him now that you found out his little secret. He is very civilized. And so, like, he doesn't make a spectacle of himself if he has soiled himself. Because, found a plug that worked. Now I'm just standing in the middle of the kitchen. I'm going to put y'all in the cabinet. No, I'm not. Yes, I am for right now. And then I got him. Girl, what is going on? Check the breaker. Josh gonna do that when he get off the line. When he get through changing his son's butt. I'm on here with y'all till 12 o'clock. We just got it rigged up. We're gonna rig it up and then we're gonna go on. We was talking to Lizzie Libby Choice about her yeah, girl. You're gonna have to find another place to get that from. It's 12 now. It is 12 now. Let's get to 100K, I meant. Okay. Oh yeah, you're just looking to the wrong people for the wrong things. You need to figure out. That's what. Yeah. I mean, you just disappointing yourself. You think those men are disappointing you. You disappointing yourself. This is what I mean by, like, you need to be learning about men. You don't need to be dating. You need to be dating for data. And what she's learning during her experience with dating for data. I left my laptop upstairs. Is you can't get that from them. And you, instead of learning that, you're like, oh, I just haven't met the right one. Oh, this is what y'all be doing. Oh, I just haven't met the right one yet. Oh, I just haven't met the right one yet. Oh, I just haven't met the right one yet. Oh, I just haven't met the right one yet. Oh, I just haven't met the right one yet. Oh, I just haven't met the right one yet. Oh, I just haven't met the right one yet. Oh, I just haven't met the right one yet. Oh, I just haven't met the right one yet. Oh, I just haven't met the right one yet. Oh, I just haven't met the right one yet. Oh, I just... Somebody gonna tell her? Just accept the facts. This is what I'm saying, Lindsay Libby Choice. You telling us your business by telling us that one little thing. Oh, no. That's what I'm saying. She came in with her chest out. Oh, I'm not like those other girls. I'm not dating for marriage. I'm dating for companionship. I'm like, the fact that you think you done dressed that up enough to think you disguised it from us is crazy. You think you've disguised that? You're still delusional or misinformed. You need to get informed, 44. You can't trick us. Let me tell you something, Lindsay Libby Choice. I came in here stoned off my motherfucking ass, girl. I had a half of an edible. I came in here. I'm like, oh yeah, you playing it cool. Yeah, you playing it cool. They don't see you. You playing it cool. You doing a good job. They was like, y'all see her? I'm like playing it cool. I'm cool. Everything good. They like, you okay? You good? I'm like, yeah, what you talking about? What? What? Yeah, I'm good. What? They like, it's Saturday night over there, ain't it? It's Saturday night over there, ain't it? I'm like, what? Yeah, I'm good. You are good. Say it all that to say, you can't fool these folks. Not even me. Not even me. Couldn't see my eyes at all. Couldn't see my eyes at all. I'm sorry, last night snatched my wig back a little bit. Also, I'm still in recovery. Yeah, if I can't fool them, you definitely can't fool them. I don't even try no more. I just said, okay, that was my last. I can't even have my little edible in peace. They was like, you can't. We can see right through you, ma'am. I don't even try no more. Yep. And if they gonna lay my shit bare, they gonna lay yours bare too. Hate that for you. Get out. If you don't want to be seen. That's what I'm saying. You're looking for companionship. Here's your companionship. We have companionship on Patreon. Companionship light, $7. Companionship medium, $33. Companionship rich, $139. Companionship down to the ground. It's all kind of group chats going on. It's dating group chats. We had a girl that went on her date last night. Read y'all. I didn't know he was 32, girl. I can't wait to talk to her. She kept that from me. She waited till she got back from the date and then was like, 32. I'm like, girl, please. They think they're bigger than the program. Jaylyn, ML just said to you they think they're bigger than the program. Her comment got filtered out. Girl, they snatched my wig back last night. This lady's supposed to be sitting up slightly closer to my hairline, and she is not. You'll be wearing that hair wrap today. You cover your head on Sundays too? I commented and told her, do not ask for another date. Jillian's so strict. Jillian, she want to fuck on him, girl. The program is bigger than both of us. She want to fuck on him, Jillian. What you want her to do? She said she want to hunch. She can fucking eat chicken with him. You need this space. That's what I'm saying. Your companionship is not on Hinge. Your companionship is not on Hinge. Your companionship is not on Hinge. I never asked you to share the lie, but your companionship is not on Hinge. Dick and chicken wings is on Hinge. The only thing you should be looking for on Hinge is dick and chicken wings. Lady of the House Media on YouTube. The only thing you should be looking for on Hinge is dick and chicken wings. Anything else you want I should have called the app Dick and Chicken Wings. If anything else you on Hinge about, yo bad. Yo bad. Don't come in here crying to us, because the only thing you should be getting off Hinge is peanuts and sandwiches. Just in case you don't eat chicken. And hey Dominique, if you stumble upon a boyfriend, hooray for you. But you're over there for dick and chicken wings. Because they only coming over there for P word and dill pickle chips and to fart in your bed. Just keep that in mind. When you looking at him, when he talking that shit to you, when he's in your comments, this nigga want to fart in my bed. Lord, Didi. What time is the meeting? Is it at 1 or 2? Excuse me, y'all. Excuse me, y'all. Just 1 second. How do I pause? I gotta go get my laptop. I left it upstairs. I gotta send an email right quick. Try not to lead with the P word. If you don't want them wasting your time, you could just leave. I hate this fucking field to y'all. Please excuse me this horrible shit on my face like this. If you don't want them to waste your time, you can leave with the P word, like slap it on the table and negotiate from there. Like, I don't want nothing from your dumb ass. I don't want nothing from your dumb ass. I don't want nothing but that dick. How you want to do it? You want to get your my chart together? You want to do this? 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 Let's go. You could do it like that. Sorry. Oh, I thought you was holding your mouth because I was talking too loud. You can leave with that. But you got to be able to will yourself, right? Like, you can't be out there and you don't have no experience laying it on the table because you are going to make a mess. Like, you got to have some experience with that. This guy, mad because I said we just fucking around. He said, I have feeling. Where did it go? I have feeling. He said he has feelings. We are a little crooked, but I'm charging my phone. You said he has feelings. Right, you definitely leave with it, but if you're not emotionally regulated, yeah, don't do it. You can't handle it, because they will. They'll take you too fast if you leave with it and you're not experienced. You need somebody you need a bug in your ear. Girl, this is so good. Okay, I'm sending an email. I know she's looking forward to. Let me send it from here. Gmail. Okay. Yeah, I'm not a robot. I just had to leave him alone. You had to leave him alone. What you mean you're not a robot with upside down smiley faces? What I miss? What email address is this? Sweet and savory. We can send it from this one. Compose to Didi. Okay, let's see. It's at Yahoo. Copy. Hold on, y'all. Please excuse me. I'm doing 50 things. I get busier and busier. The more y'all ass put me to work, the busier I get. He said he had feelings and wasn't a robot. They are robots. You must be real fine. You must be real fine. Yeah, girl. Yeah, he want to lock you down. He wants you to have feelings for him. And so if he tell you he got feelings for you, then he think he gonna wake something up in you. You like, nigga, I'm here for a dick. They don't want you to do that. They want you to have feelings for them so they can play with yours like, well, you know, men aren't really feelings, guys. Men aren't really, when you come in with your feelings, men aren't really feelings, guys. We don't really do feelings. We're facts-based. We're fact-based. You're too emotional. So they can use and abuse you. Why they feel to that comment out, girl? Because you know you can just fuck. You know we could just be having a good time. You know we could just be fucking and eating chicken wings. And we can have a good time with each other also. But you need me to have feelings for you so you can also have an element of control. So you can ask me for my money. You can leave your kids at my house. Thank you, Bree. You can leave your kids at my house. You can have your mama can be bothering me and harassing me and getting on my nerves. I can help you raise your regular. Your baby, you got kids. You and your baby mama don't get along. Y'all a problem. I don't have no kids. You can rope me into helping you and your baby mama, you and your stupid ass baby mama. Without, hey, so refined number 9. We was just talking about you. Let me see. Membership. I'll just leave it at that. Hold on, y'all. Please excuse me, okay? Please excuse me right quick. Okay. Edit. Copy. Please excuse me, y'all. Y'all ass put me to work. And now I have to actually fucking work. Done. I getting quicker and quicker with them emails, though. You see how quick that was? That wasn't quick enough, though. Because what the fuck love got to do with it, girl? They want you to love them. They want you to love them. Have you seen that How to Be a Player movie with Bill Bellamy? How all those women that he went to go and visit in the beginning of the movie was in love with him. And he was very obviously not loving them back. And he used to come up over their house and like suck up all of that love and use it for his confidence. Hey, Whitney, and use it for his social life and use it for his benefit. And them girls be out loving him and fucking him and loving him and fucking him and fixing him food and loving him and fucking him. And he could just go from woman to woman, woman to woman. I know you got somebody else. I know you got somebody else. She know, she don't care. She still blah, blah, blah. He meets somebody. He spend the whole time trying to have same thing happen on Two Can Play. Not how to be, not, the one with Lynn Whitfield, the legendary one. Two Can Play that. No. Thin line between love and hate. All those girls that didn't, as soon as she play him dust, as soon as she got her feelings exactly where she want them, she got her feelings exactly where she want them. She got her head screwed on straight. She know exactly what she want out of the deal. He bring fun, whimsy, and dick into her life, gets her derailed, and now she the problem. You could have just been over there fucking on her. Y'all could have been fucking and eating chicken wings, and everybody could have got what they want. But because you want her to sit slightly beneath you, you know you want her love to debilitate her so that she can't think. That's how you like your women. That's what I mean by go out there and get your fucking information, because you need to know if he came here to do that to you. But let's talk about how we as women use love as an excuse to give. That part on us, though. This is why they tell us to look at our Venus. Because I wouldn't say it's an excuse. They want you on your knees begging for validation. Yeah, because Jalen, if you come and stay in my house, because of the love I got for you, I am going to wait on you hand and foot. I'm going to wait on you hand and foot. I do use my love as a gateway to my generosity, to my care, to my gentleness, to my grace. I do let my love do that to me, but I also don't look at it like, yes, but some women are so delusional, deluded by. Now, I don't believe it. I do believe, like, girl, the fairy tales, we provide each other with fairy tales. I don't think the fairy tale, like having to wait around for a man to come and save you, do not feel like a fairy tale. Like having to wait, the waiting, how stressful it is to wait for somebody to come and save you from yourself and your life, don't feel fairy tale. Like that lady having to sit up in there with that long hair, the lady with that long hair, and she keep throwing her hair out of the window, hoping somebody gonna grab it and come get her, throwing her hair out of the window. Like that don't sound like nothing I want to have to fucking do. And then the way he gotta save her. How many ladies in the chat tender-headed? Put a white heart in the chat if you tender-headed as hell. Put a white heart in the chat if you tender-headed. Ooh, Sam. You got to throw your hair out of a window and let a man climb up your shit just to come and save you, and you tender-headed. It's gonna take him a week to get up there. Like, hold on, right quick. Oh my God. Like, y'all won't even let me detangle y'all hair for a goddamn French press, silk press. He's not climbing up. It sure is United States of Beyonce. That's why we had such a good lecture earlier. Your tender-headed ass ain't gonna be saved. You can't get saved like that. And the only way he can get up there is by climbing up your hair. It's not a fairy tale. Hey, Jenny G, I don't know if you hear her from last night. I can slay my own dragon. I didn't watch Cheetah Girls, girl. I had just got past the age. When those Cheetah Girls came out, I had just got into the age range where they're too young. Those are babies. I didn't give a fuck about those Cheetah Girls. Right, it sounds painful. Look at this. This is what I'm saying. You got to endure so much pain just to be saved. Because I used to do hair. There is no woman you can't climb up a woman's hair to save her from nothing. And there's no other doors in the building. And this is the story they tell. She got to throw, you can tell somebody don't know what the fuck going on wrote that. Because a woman with long hair, and then the longer her hair is, the less she comb it, so the more sensitive her scalp is. Y'all are not writing these fairy tales right. Right, Lauren. They in here singing, girl. They in here singing the song from Cheetah Girls. They so cute. But yeah, girl, that's what I'm saying. So like, dick and chicken wings. Dick and chicken wings only. If you're not over here talking to us about, if you're over here talking to us about companionship, that's because you're talking to us about friendship and each other and Patreon and one-on-ones and meet and greets. And are there some ladies in my city because I need somebody to go drink liquor with on Wednesday. And I need somebody to drink liquor with and cuss with on Wednesdays. That's the only way you won't be able to talk to us about companionship. If you talking about companionship and men with us in the same sentence, I love that Josh doesn't take this stuff personally. My husband makes everything about him. A diva. The baddest bitch in the land. You supposed to be making everything about you. The baddest bitch in the land, making everything about you. You got a woman in your house and you making everything about you. This is what I mean by y'all be married to bad bitches dripping in TikTok jewelry. You make everything about you, and Lauren is living there. Living here. Grow up. I got enough of my own feelings. Can't be bothered with no man. I was watching that Solo Trip show, and he said, so that's what you want to do? Always. 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 Why you got a problem with me not wanting to be up under your raglass? You're a man. What kind of woman they want you to be a pick-me-ass bitch just so they can lose respect for you. They hate when they respect you. They hate when you have your own mind. That's what I'm saying. Josh, look. Josh, no, exact. No, ML. No, ML. We're sassy. We're sassy. They're children. Because if you had a boy child, everything is about light switch. Everything is about light switch. Because he's 3 years old. Everything is all about light switch. He's very aware of that. I'd like an apple juice. Where's my peanut butter and jelly sandwich? You're down there having too much fun? Let me see what's going on. Everything is all about light switch. Everything is not all about Josh. I told him I owe that to myself. Yeah, you owe it to yourself and you owe it to your child. And if you really want to get into the things, you owe it to him. You don't want to have a wife you respect? You don't want to have a wife who has her own life? You want to have a wife who even can make a fabulous name for herself and a fabulous life for herself, even inside of a marriage? What kind of wife you want? My favorite question is, what kind of wife you want? You want her to be old and ugly? You want her to be constantly barefoot and pregnant? You owe it to everybody in this group to be the best carer for a person here, to be the well-fed and well-watered, one of our loved ones said. If I don't prioritize myself, what my child gonna do? What my child gonna do when it's time for him to go off into the world and partner up? He gonna be wanting to make women small. And I ain't gonna have no daughter-in-law coming around because I tell when my husband pisses me off or hurts my feelings, I calls his mama or his daddy. What y'all did to this man? Why he acting? My favorite thing to tell, I love oneself very much, but don't bring oneself in my house when you get home from work. Leave oneself out on the porch, because Josh is a clone of his father. Leave him on the porch and then come in. You are Joshua. Leave him out there. Leave him out on the porch. I'm not married to none of your daddy. But when Josh Josh hurt my feelings, Josh cut up with me, I cause his parents. I act like the teacher. He cutting up again. Y'all want to explain to me why he over here acting like this? Or my favorite thing to do is call around there and be like, your son telling your business again. For y'all to be so secretive and for y'all to be so quiet about y'all's personal business, your son is over here telling it. You better get him in line because he's telling your business. They used to it now. They used to it now. That's why they be like, Josh, be good now. Josh, be good. Because they don't want to hear from me. You don't want that teacher calling you about how your children are at school acting up. You're gonna be embarrassed. Your son's wife called you and she like, Tim, because that's how it started. You made him when I first met them, I was like, I'm very excited to meet y'all because Josh is such a wonderful person. And I was excited to meet the people that shaped him. That's how I came at them. So when he would do things that would hurt my feelings, confuse me, or make me mad, I would call the people who shaped him and be like, what's going on? Where he get this from? That's what I be calling him, man. What this particular thing here, I'll tell you a Mother's Day story and then we gotta go. My first experience with motherhood, remember that my baby Ashes is up on my what you call it? Jonathan Ray Self, my first baby, 4 months old. 4 months in. Okay. So I had a really icky time after that. Shut down totally. Didn't let nobody grieve. Didn't let nobody be sad. I just shut the whole machine down and everybody had to stop what they was doing, not give a fuck in order for me to be okay. Like, if you care about this, I'm going to feel bad. And so just don't worry about him. He dead. Let's move on. I know that's horrible, but that's the only way I was going to be able to get through that. Do all my stuff, go to LA, Ricky and Ashton, bring life back into me. I'm feeling better, get back home, immediately get knocked back up. But my first Mother's Day was weird because I'm having an icky, horrible. I hate this pregnancy. I already spent a day at the spa. I already had my Mother's Day planned. I had every service, facials, everything I could get. Massages, pedicure, manicure, microdermabrasion, all the straps, salt glow. I was going to be there for the whole day, getting every fucking thing for Mother's Day. That was going to be my Mother's Day gift for myself because I wasn't sure how I was going to feel being pregnant, miserable, and then having the year I had leading up to the Mother's Day. Josh wakes up the morning of Mother's Day, and this when he was like still very much involved with his Xbox, and it's because I wasn't letting him experience none of his. So he like immersed himself in like internet shit, like between his Xbox and playing Magic the Gathering. That's the only thing he let himself do when he got off work besides exercise, because I would not let him grieve the death of his son. Okay. So Josh gets up the morning of Mother's Day and he sits on the couch and he clicking on his Xbox. He don't say nothing to me. when I first wake up. It's Mother's Day. I'm pregnant with your baby. I got another baby sitting up here, his ashes in a box. You don't say nothing to me on Mother's Day. So then I'm like, okay, I'll just wait it out. I'm hungry. When I first wake up in the morning as a pregnant woman, it's like, if a bear get into your house and then you leave the door open and they just rambling in you, it was very that. And so he was like, when it's breakfast. What? That's the first words he uttered to me the morning of Mother's Day. And so I was like, excuse me? Oh, this how he thought he was cleaning up. What's for breakfast? You got a car, you got money, and it's Mother's Day. And you asking me about breakfast? So I'm like, I don't know, Josh. I don't know. Whatever. I just have toast and eggs in. Like, oh, you wasn't planning it? Because usually on Saturday, on Sundays, I lay it out. And that's why, like, Josh ain't perfect, girl. We finna get into the things. So, because I didn't pancakes, because I want pancakes, eggs, salmon croquettes, shrimp and grits, blah, blah, blah. But I'll just take toast and eggs in. I made those toast and eggs in tears. Get my clothes on, go to the spa, have a fabulous day at the spa, come back. At the time, my mother-in-law was trying to get back in my good graces, so we was having conversations every Tuesday. I called her Monday. I said, I can't wait till Tuesday. We need to talk. I said, you said, oh, Lord. Right. I said, yeah, because I don't know what that is about me. I would have done that for you. That wasn't a Josh thing. That wasn't a husband thing. I would have made breakfast for you, Taco Bella. I would have made breakfast for you, Jillian. I would have made breakfast for you, Boogie. It didn't have nothing to do with it being a Josh thing. I would have still made breakfast. My mama is the one who did that to me. Like, why is it that somebody can hurt your feelings and make you feel small and you still offer them all your love and nurturing? We had to talk to my mama about that. That's what I'm saying. I know who to call about how you got like that. I live in a house with somebody that hurt my feelings all the time and made me overlook my experiences all the time. And I still had to give them all my love, care, affection, and labor. I fit right into a marriage. That's why I have to be careful. So, okay, so I get on the phone with his mama. I can't wait till Tuesday. I need to talk to you. She said, okay. I said, I hate being mad at him. Because I do hate. That's why I go straight to the source. I'm not going to stew on this. I'm not going to resent you. What's going on? So I was like, I told her the same story I just told you. And she said, I fear this might be my fault. This is why I say when your mother-in-law plays small, she is going to oppress you. If your mother-in-law plays small in the house that your husband grew up in, it's going to oppress you. That's why I say when I make that joke about bringing him to us because we're going to look into his mama, if she's on Facebook being a pick-me-ass bitch, if she's on Facebook shaming women for experiencing their womanhood fully, his mother is going to oppress you because she taught him about womanhood. She taught him about the experience that you're supposed to have. You heard this story before, Diana, 50 times. You'll know what we're talking about as soon as I get to my point. So she tells me this story about how when she first had Josh and his brother are Irish twins. And that's how she wanted it to be because she wanted to go ahead and get all the sex out of the way in her marriage. Like she wanted to have her babies back to back to back. Like she wanted to go back to her 6 weeks appointment. Yeah, you do. And if ain't no daddy, those are your answers. If ain't no mama or no daddy to speak of, if it ain't nobody there that taught him anything, there's your answer. Let me go on because I gotta go. I got a meeting in a minute. Josh and his brother are Irish twins. She tried to get all her babies out of the way. When Josh came first, David came second. So she did get to her 6 weeks appointment and she was pregnant. After Josh and David, it took her a long time. They tried for 7 years for another child. But when you don't but halfway like each other, when you didn't marry for love, passion, compassion, and all those things, when you just married, like her mama just wanted her to get the fuck out of her house. Like they didn't fall head over heels in love with each other. It's sad, Shelly B, that you would say poor woman and they would feel to your comment. Crazy work. So yeah, they didn't they didn't like each other. They didn't like each other. They didn't love each other. They just got married because her mama wanted her to fuck up out of her house. Her mama had some pull in the church. My father-in-law wanted to become you know those mothers that sit in the front, that whisper in the ears of the people that make decisions. She was one of them. She said, I'll whisper so-and-so on your behalf if you take this little girl off my hands. I'm sick of her being in my fucking house. He takes her off of her hands. He gets his positioning. This is how it begins. Okay. So, she have her first 2 Mother's Day. She don't give a fuck about how she's being treated for Mother's Day because she trying to go on ahead and get her baby having out of the way. 7 years come and go and come and go and come and go, and she endures all the difficulties of marriage, motherhood. And during this time, she realizes she'll never tell you this, but when she tells her story, she's telling it without realizing she's telling it. What she realizes is this shit is not all it's cracked up to be. I hate this. I really could just be on my own. So when she finally had that second child that snuck up on her, because she really had only just gave him a piece for his birthday or Christmas or something, and then she turns up knocked up. It's a boy. They was hoping for a girl. So now she just totally disappointed in her whole experience because she at least hoped to get a daughter out of the deal, which we thank God he didn't give her a daughter because she would have destroyed a girl. At least those guys have their dad. She would have destroyed a girl child. Anyway, she got that third child. She's in her 7th, 8th year of motherhood. It's time for Mother's Day. She realized ain't nothing going on and ain't nothing went on for Mother's Day on her behalf this whole marriage. So then you go back and you look at Josh experiencing Mother's Day as a boy in his house. And his father is not acknowledging his mama at all for Mother's Day. When they get to church on Sunday, he make a big deal about his own mama for Mother's Day and the sacrifices that she has made. But he don't acknowledge Josh's mom. They were using each other, Jillian. They were using each other because the only way she was going to have any impact, the only way she was going to have any social capital is by marrying a pastor. Because like I said, nope, we won't even get into it. I'm not going to be disparaging on Sundays. If you've heard me talk about this lady, you know she hard to deal with anyway, whether she got a husband that don't acknowledge her for Mother's Day or not. But I'll make my point. She gets to the 7th Mother's Day, the first Mother's Day as a mother of 3, and realizes her husband pays her dust for Mother's Day. So she speaks up. And she says, good day, Audrey. Why is it that I never get any acknowledgement? Hey, Le Toxique. Why is it that I never get any acknowledgement for Mother's Day? He said, you ain't my mama. She took that. This is what I mean by if his mother is oppressed, you will be oppressed. Because I was like, and that didn't move me. Like she let his word be the law. She buttoned her lips and she went on. And I said, and what did you do about that? Oh, nothing. I said, if his mama was to lay down and have 3 sons for him, he would be exiled from his community. His mama can't do what you've done. And you just took that shit. And now I'm on your phone crying because it's my first Mother's Day. And your son is only doing what he saw. My second Mother's Day, we went to Detroit to visit his new auntie and her family. It's the Saturday before her husband, and she has 3 sons also. Her husband's sons were gone all day. The next day, Mother's Day, we woke up on Mother's Day. The island in the kitchen is covered in flowers. It's cards from each person with a love letter in the card about how much they love her. One son got a golf gear, pink this and pink matching tennis shoes and the matching socks and the little outfits and the cardigans because she's learning how to play golf. The other son got her some electronics because he worked at Best Buy and he want her to be technologically savvy. Her husband bought her a big fat purse full of shit, she pulling out perfume, bond number 9. Their father taught them that Mother's Day is very important in this house. Her son, they make Mother's Day a big deal. If Josh don't make Mother's Day, if Josh don't make Mother's Day a big deal, that is why you have to call those parents and ask, what the fuck did you just send into my house? What kind of a lunatic is this? And then my thing was, you stood up there and you bound us together on paper, through spirit and through community, and you knew he wasn't gonna wish me no Mother's Day. Anyway, Josh gets off work. I said, I got news for you, brother, because I was mad at him. I got news for you, brother. You gonna hate to hear. You gonna hate to hear why you didn't have sense enough to wish me no happy Mother's Day next year. It's gonna break your heart to hear why yesterday went how it went. And when I told him, hey, exclusiveness birthday twin, I felt bad for him because he was heartbroken. He said, damn. That's why you call around to those parents. Because sometimes they be doing shit that they don't even be realizing they be doing. Like, they do what they see. They do what they see. He didn't mean me no harm. He thought if I just do it like my daddy, I'll be all right. Because people seeing it like my daddy, he's a good guy. And the problem is that I haven't had no problems like that with his daddy. Like, his daddy does crave intimacy and connection. My mother-in-law don't have the ability to give him that. And so he has totally, like, he don't go home. He's totally invested in his career only. He's just like, Josh think the lack of intimacy in their marriage is what caused his father to be able to make his mark in the world the way he is. Because if he had a woman to run home to that he really wanted to be with, he just feel like he wouldn't be so dedicated to his career like that. I said all that to say that anytime I've ever aired my grievances, like, I've talked to him about his you do give emotionally distant, and for you to have such passionate energy, because he's so poetic. Like, when he give me business advice, he uses poetry, he uses spirituality, he uses honesty, he's stern and firm, and it's like, you have so much love to give. You have so much wisdom and warmth to share. And it's like, if you're not able to really wield it in your marriage, it's because you're not allowed to. It's because you're married to somebody that's closed off and you bring in vulnerability. And Josh, that's what I'm saying. Josh is so sweet and warm, love women, gentle with women, very caring. And I'm saying, me building a relationship with his daddy, I see where he got it from. And it's like, sometimes, that's why I be telling y'all about why it's important to, like, really be in touch with your feelings and your experiences, because you close yourself off from so much romance and intimacy from everybody around you. Women mostly, because you just don't bother with your feelings. You just don't bother with your feelings. And that's one of the issues I have with my mother-in-law. She's like, well, it's just easier for me to close myself off and be fake so I can get along with everybody. And it's like, you care too much about getting along with everybody. And what ends up happening is nobody like you because they can tell how fake you are. Like, people can tell you got that. That's why cancers are so sweet and special to me, because they got that wall up for protection, but they so emotional. And so the wall is there because it's a delicate. If you look at it too hard, the petals will fall off. And so they gotta have that wall up, because if you look at that flower too hard, the petals gonna fall off. Anyway, sister-in-law, Jesus. So yeah, I don't know where we was going with that, but yeah, that's why I calls those parents. That's why I calls those parents. Because when that mama came through there and it was like, this actually might be my fault. It is gonna be on Patreon. I was like, You're going to keep me oppressed, aren't you? And over the years, the closer Josh and I have gotten, the longer we've been married, the more I have to connect with his brothers and his dad and other members of the family, I realize that she's remaining small. That's why I say, like, do your work so you can move us forward. This is why my mother-in-law needed to stand the fuck up. This is why she needs to stand up. This is why I don't hold space for her playing small, being ignorant, being foolish, being judgmental, because you gonna keep us oppressed. So either we have to not acknowledge you at all, and that hurts your feelings to not be acknowledged. But we either have to not acknowledge you at all to stay safe, or you gonna have to do your work. She don't want to do either. She don't want you to not acknowledge her. She also don't want to do her work. And so she's going to ask us to make ourselves small to accommodate her laziness and incompetence. And we dare not. Man, we don't care enough about you to make ourselves small to accommodate you. Your sons don't even care enough about you. But what about the one doing the oppressing, though? I don't give nobody the permission to oppress me. Even people, like, everybody got the ability to oppress you if you allow them. So again, you putting out, like, but that's what I mean by, if you're going to come into that Zoom, her asking to make you small, don't do that. Don't do that. We was in the airport and a white man skipped me in line just because he could. And I was like, did you see me stand here? She was like, oh, don't do that. Please don't do that. I'm like, I was standing here. Maybe he didn't see me. Please don't do that. I have empathy for women that had to deal with that. You dealing with shit like that because you're not dealing with yourself, ML. I don't show no mercy to somebody that's using laziness. Like, you're being lazy. If somebody always comes along in your life and tells you that you need to stand up, if you don't have no confidence or care enough about yourself and your experience that you won't stand the fuck up, it is no one else's problem. That's what I mean by, don't come in that Zoom embarrassing me. Don't offload your work to because what she does is she offloads her work to her Lord. The Lord, she even be like, I don't know what I'm gonna do for my birthday. The Lord hasn't sent me down any I haven't received any messages down from heaven about how to celebrate myself for my birthday. You need offloading your work. I don't believe in that. I don't give you no, Emil. I love you and I appreciate your input, but I don't make excuses for you. You act like every other aspect of my mother-in-law's life. She can run a business. She can run this. She can run this. She can run this. She's so organized until it's time for her to take herself on. As soon as I see you people who always mention God, we're not going to start that, Shelly girl. We don't want to drive our people a wedge between, I mean, your mother-in-law in regards to your father-in-law. What I'm saying is, if you make yourself small, I've talked to Diana about this. You allow other people to make you small. The reason why my mama didn't have those same problems with my father-in-law that his wife did, because my mama gonna stand up. I don't have those same problems with my father-in-law that my mother-in-law does, because I'm gonna stand up. If you stand up, you're in charge. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Stand up. Because you'll make the people around you into horrible people because you just lay down on those train tracks. Get the fuck up. So I don't, unfortunately, under normal circumstances, I would. But I've seen the dynamics of their marriage. And then I've seen how he connects, how gentle and loving he is with other women. She doesn't allow that. I told you, I came through the door with love and she rejected me. She don't know how to, the more you love her, the more she hates you. The more you show her love, the harder time you're going to have with her. That's why her kids don't fool with her. This is not somebody that's being abused and neglected in her marriage. This is a woman that's abusing and neglecting herself. Everybody keeps her at arm's length. Everyone. To stay safe. She don't even, the people who love her have to stay the furthest away from her. And so this is not one of those things where, oh, your husband just treats you so bad. Your husband just treats you so bad. You don't know how to treat yourself. This is what I mean by some of y'all should not be getting married. Lazy, Shelly B. Lazy, lazy, lazy. And self-esteem is in hell. Had a mama who hated her, so don't feel herself, don't believe she worthy. So then when I get on the phone with her, telling her about worthy of love she is, showing her how worthy of love she is, she hate me for that. She hate me for that. Excuse me, y'all. Anyway, I can't remember how to do that. Anyway, y'all, I gotta go. I'm late for my lady. Did he do something to her early in the marriage? Sorry, just got here. No, but when you don't marry, like, they got married for so, like, he wanted to be pastor. His mama had the whispering power in the church. His mama put him together with her because she wanted her. The only reason why they together, the only reason why she ever got married is because her mama wanted her to fuck up out of her house. My father-in-law wasn't looking for no wife. He was trying to pursue all his career goals, but the lady telling him, you marry her and I'll give you what you want up here. They get married. So it wasn't no emotional connection coming through the door. The emotional connection would have had to been built, and she didn't have it in her to build no emotional connections. Her mama didn't teach her that. Her mama just put her the fuck out. Like, go, I'm gonna find you a husband because I want you out of my house. So her mama was her husband. Her mama was her Lord. Her mama, she get all her emotional whatever from her mama, who don't know how to treat her or nobody else. So then you align your daughter. You don't know how to choose a halfway decent. And the man don't know nothing about nothing. His daddy died when he was 9. So he never seen a marriage before. Not through the lens of a man. So he just doing what the elders tell him to do. So these are just two misguided humans that have two totally different sets of needs, not compatible at all. Battery sufficiently charged. Not compatible at all, but married and got 3 kids together, teaching these folks about how incompatible they are. All they learned from their parents growing up in the house with them is how incompatible they were. Anyway, she was just abused and misused. And to be honest, even though he did not acknowledge her for Mother's Day, he does not acknowledge her for Mother's Day. It will be some little ugly ass carnations in a vase now that we had to have that conversation. But he's the nicest person she's ever known. Even though he halfway acknowledges her for Mother's Day now, she's the nicest person. No one's nicer to her than him. No one's more gentle and understanding with her than him. Because he should have set her ass out on the curb long ago on trash day. He should have set her ass on the curb long ago. He let her stay. Her name is on parcels of land. She gonna be straight if he die. She don't have a care in the world. He eat her dry ass rotisserie chicken and don't complain. She embarrass us as a group every time we go out. And he don't be mean and passive aggressive towards her. He's still nice to her. He play that boring ass music when we ride up and down the street because she can't stand. If it ain't Joel Osteen in those old white choirs from 100 years ago, she doesn't